You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle 102.3, WELR FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
It's time now for Callaway Cavaliers High School Football on the Eagle Sports Network. This game is brought to you in part by the Mallory Agency, Kia of LaGrange, Wellstar West Georgia Medical, and the Medicine Cabinet. Now to the field for Callaway Cavaliers High School Football.
And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to another Friday night of Callaway Cavalier Football. We are back after a 3-week hiatus. Last time we talked to you, we were at Thomas County Central High School, home of the Yellow Jackets, where the Cavs won 16-14 in a last-second thriller. So I am your host, Andrew Carroll, joined this week by Jack Mormon. Jack helping fill in this week for Chris. We want to give a little shout-out to my partner, Chris Wheelis. He's at home battling the coronavirus, so we wish Chris the best and wish him well. Can't wait to get you back over here, Chris, and we'll be thinking about you today. So, but Jack, I appreciate you filling in at the last second for Chris, and it's good to have you back in the booth.
Glad to. I'm excited tonight. Of course, the Trip High School Tigers, who I normally call, did not get a chance to play tonight due to some COVID issues as well. COVID has kind of changed everybody a little bit. Of course, the whole Haralson County situation that was so confusing the past couple of weeks. Nice to actually have Callaway back on the field tonight.
It is. Last game last week with Haralson County was canceled on the Friday, moved to a Tuesday, then canceled again, and now we're going to play them on a Tuesday, I think on November 10th. And then we'll have to turn right around and play Temple 4 days later. But the Tigers will be in a similar situation. I believe they'll be playing Jordan on the Tuesday, and then they'll be turning around and playing Carver on that Saturday. But the good thing for the Tigers, at least, and the Troop Tigers, not the Carver Tigers, is in that situation is the opponent Tuesday is not the most stressful.
No,
and you get to go to the same stadium twice, so you get kind of in the routine of that game.
Well, so. in that particular region, you get to know Memorial and Connect really well down there.
Yeah.
They're like home away from home stadiums.
Yeah, both really good. So I'll tell you, the improvements they've made to Connect Stadium has been fantastic. The new turf they have, the press box is really top notch. I was actually there last year. Me and Greg called the Callaway Spencer game. Last season when Spencer and Jordan were in Region 5 AA, so great facilities down there in Columbus. So we are back home here at Callaway Stadium. The Cavs ranked number 1 in 2A, getting ready to take on Region foe Bremen in what's going to be a very physical and hard-fought game tonight. So we'll take it back to the station for a full timeout. We'll come back with more of the Callaway Football pregame show. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports.
This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway, or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with all your home and auto insurance needs.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. Wellstar, more than healthcare, people care.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location. and I have the keys in my pocket.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
And welcome back, Callaway Nation, live here at Callaway Stadium here in beautiful LaGrange, Georgia. The Cavs getting ready to take on the Bremen Blue Devils. Two programs that are pretty familiar with each other over the last couple of years. This is third year in a row they've shared a region. But up into 2018, Jack, that was the first meeting these two schools have had since 1999. So back when both shared a region in single A. And back before that, they met 14 times as region foes when Callaway was Hogansville High School as well. So a lot of history between the programs, but Callaway 4-0 as a school against Bremen. Last year, a very, very hard-fought 20-14 victory. Cavs were down Tank Bigsby. They were down a couple playmakers in that game, and they found a way to dig deep, get the win on the road, and I anticipate tonight's game is going to be very, very similar to how that game was. Very physical and hard-fought.
Yeah, reflecting back on that game, that was the closest game the Cavaliers really had the entire season last year. Bremen goes all the way to the semis last year, gets beat by Dublin, who eventually goes on to win the state championship. So it's definitely a team that's on the come, continues to win a lot of ball games. So far they've increased their record by a little bit. They started off not quite where they wanted to go, but they've gotten to 2-2 now. But everything's been strange, and this is a bit of a strange region just because there's only 5 teams in it.
Yeah.
So you have to play a lot of non-region games.
Yeah, and it makes it difficult, especially you think about a year without COVID. It's already hard enough to find games to play because you have to find 6 games to play non-region, and you're digging into Alabama and other states to try to find games because a lot of teams like Troop and LaGrange, they only have room for 2 non-regions on their schedule.
With an 8, the Troop and LaGrange in 5 quad A, they've got 8 teams inside that region, so they really didn't have a lot of room. And most folks like to get those out of the way early. Mm-hmm. So finding a way to schedule those and get those games in is got to be tough every year. Plus, if I'm up in another program and I want to get a warm up, do I really want to take on Callaway, who's a perennial state playoff team? Is that who I really want to go up against and get my head drubbed, or do I, if I'm outside of our area? Or do I want to take on somebody that maybe I can get a good wind out of, kind of a positive thing for the kids going in?
Yeah, and you look at the difference here of schedules. Coach Wiggins has traditionally always scheduled higher classification games for the non-region games because it prepares you for a tough region. You guys, I borrowed a phrase from you. Y'all came from the SEC of high school football last year. Well, this is being called the SEC of 2A football. You've got Haralson County ranked 4th in 2A, Callaway ranked 1, Temple sneaking into the top 10 as well.
Herd's always good.
Herd's a very good football team as well. So a lot of really good teams.
We're now the Pac-12.
So, you don't have nights you can take off like, before last year when you had a couple other, of your traditional bottom feeders in the region. You don't have a night where you can kind of just coast to a win and get ready for the next week. You got to come to play every single week, and you don't have a lot of room for error too, because 1 or 2 losses you might be done on the outside looking in.
Well, in a 5-team region, that's for sure. I mean, you've got to win every one of those games. Is huge, and you've got to have those wins going forward, because everybody's only one team is going to come out of the region with a spotless record in region play. Only one has a chance at that, because everybody plays everybody.
Yep.
And so you want to be the one that's on top of that, because as Callaway has enjoyed several years in a row, there's nothing like hosting your own state playoff game.
And they took advantage of it last year, actually getting to play every single game at home. Yeah. And some things had to break right, especially later in the year, but that was a really special ride. And I know these boys had a bad taste in their mouth after that Brooks County game, and they're looking to rebound from that and make another special run here in the playoffs. So we'll take it back to the station for another full timeout. We'll come back with more of the pregame show. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Bob Smith from Glenn Smith and Opelika. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we are honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 28th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online at glennsmith.com, Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
And welcome back, everybody, to Callaway Stadium. The number 1 Cavs getting ready to take on the 4-2 Bremen Blue Devils in a Region 5 AA opener for both teams. Bremen was off last week, as were the Cavaliers. Tonight you've got Temple hosting Haralson County, which should be a big-time ball game between those two teams. Temple much improved from last year, looking to make some noise. So we dive into this matchup here, Jack. The Cavaliers coming in to the game, averaging 24 points per game. Obviously we're used to seeing the Cavaliers putting up a prolific offense. Obviously, Coach Matt Napier now at LaGrange High. In comes Coach Zach Giddens, whose dad was one time the head coach here. He was my coach. You worked with him.
He was actually my coach in high school. It was his first year teaching.
Wow.
And he was my coach in high school.
That's
Troop High.
That's fantastic. And he comes over from East Coweta. Football junkie. He's doing a really good job. But we always talk about how COVID's always affected everyone a little differently, and how we prepare for games, and not having a preseason. New offensive coordinator. It's made it, obviously it's not made things tough, but it's hard to implement everything you want to do when you don't have time to prepare.
No, it's to think also that we're just now playing our first region game this deep into the season is remarkable. I can't think of a year that's been anything close to that. And just to also have basically 3 weeks of off time, and you've got some kids you're trying to get back, some kids that you've lost again. It's just tough to keep everybody healthy and on the field. Now, I will say, though, that the mitigation efforts that the coaches are going to, the way that they take care of cleaning the locker rooms, taking care of the kids, asking the kids to do the right thing, they're doing a great job of that. But as we can see, even across our country, people who are covered up and taken care of all the time still get it.
Yes.
From our state leaders to, of course, our federal leaders. It happens to people. It is something that's going to happen. But you try to make sure, one, that you're doing the right thing. You're masking as well as you should. You're cleaning. I know that at the school system level we do a heck of a job, and hats off to our custodial staff as well for what they do. But again, for these coaches, there's so much that goes into this, and there are inherent risks in playing because you're hitting up against guys, you're sweating against guys. I'm sorry, when two face masks bump at each other when you're going out, there's going to be something in the air. And you got to hope that doesn't. I get tickled as some games they have, some games they have. But early in the season, teams would line up at the hash mark and wave to the other team instead of shaking hands. I thought, okay, for the past 2.5 hours, you've been nailing each other, beating each other to death, and now, hey, I'll see you later.
Yep.
I mean, I've had dates that ended like that, but I really want these guys to get a better chance than I did.
Yeah, and you bring up a good point too. Obviously, you're some of the rules is just kind of questionable, and you have to wonder about some of them. And obviously, hopefully, as we learn more about the virus and learn about more how to treat it and how who it impacts and who it doesn't, hopefully we can start changing some things and getting some kind of back to normal. But in the meantime, like you said, shout out to the custodial staffs, the coaching staffs, the administrations at these high schools doing a really good job in trying to keep these schools open and keep the kids safe. So. And like we were talking about, so obviously Callaway coming in averaging 24 points per game. Defense, though, Jack, has been the name of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's kept them in the ball game, so it really has.
Giving up and a little under about 6.4. I just went ahead and rounded it up to 7. About 7 points per game defensively. And the only team that has had any success moving the ball in the Cavaliers all season was Thomas County Central in the second half of that football game earlier in the year. Obviously, you were there for the Troop game. Troop's score came on a botch snap deep in Callaway territory, and the Callaway defense tried to hold. Troop capitalizes. Hardway scored a touchdown very late in that ball game when the game was pretty much decided, and Douglas was not a threat to score most of that game. The Cavaliers really overwhelmed the Astros up in Atlanta. So defense is the calling card for the Cavaliers. On the other side, Bremen comes in averaging 32 points per game, but they're giving up 24.
I thought that was interesting for a team that's scoring so well. They've not done as good a job on the defensive side, and that's something that the Cavaliers are really going to want to take advantage of tonight. Have that defense be strong, but because of some of the situations we've got out there, we're probably going to see a lot of guys going both ways. So endurance and strength is going to be really, really important, and also why the coaches over these past 3 weeks did not give them a lot of breaks. We continue to be in the weight room, continue to do conditioning. Do you know your offense? Sure. Do you know your defensive front? Sure. But you need to make sure that those are automatic, that is a part of just your physical makeup, and you've got your conditioning in as well.
That's right. And so we'll take it back to the station. Full timeout. We're going to pause for a moment of silence and the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have more of the Callaway football pregame show. Listening to Callaway football on Eagle Sports.
Here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway, or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Lot number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the Square in downtown LaGrange.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful rendition of the national anthem by the Callaway Marching Cavaliers, doing a good job playing that for everybody. So,
all right, so I can tell that I'm already not on my game tonight. I reached down to grab my binoculars and I looked through them and I thought, wow, these look really odd. I can only see half the field.
It would help if you took the cap
Yeah,
off.
the lens cap's still on the left side. So I thought I was either having a – whoa, I can't hear myself. I just went out. Okay, I need more of me, if you will. I thought I was having a stroke there for a second.
No, we can't be having that now, Jack, because you know what's going to happen is they'll have to take you away, and I'm stuck with Craig.
Well,
and then you know
the
broadcast is just going to go downhill.
The G-Man and I have done many a ball game. We've been in many a stadium. I think you were talking about the trips we used to take. Back when Tony Walls was also a member of our 3-man booth that we had, we went down to Washington County 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Which is a long way away, and there's no good way to get there.
No.
And I chastised Pete several times. I was like, dude, I know you want to play a quality opponent, but there's some closer than Washington County.
Yeah.
And that don't have graveyards in their end zone.
And that's how we felt about Thomas County Central.
Oh, gosh, that was a long trip.
It was a 3-hour and 45-minute drive. And myself, my wife, Kevin Eckleberry rode with us. Andrew rode with us, our technician back here. It was a long ride. But I tell you, it was a lot sweeter when Jalen Shepard caught that touchdown pass with 7 seconds to go, and the Cavaliers came out on top. It made the whole drive worth it. But I tell you what, I put the 5-hour energy to the test, right? So I took one right when we left Thomasville, and I'm not going to lie to you. When we got to 185 right outside of Fort Benning, I got on the struggle bus just a second. I was trying to see if it truly gives you 5. It's more like 3. It's
okay.
more like 3. So,
well, at the same time, I was joking about kind of chastising Pete because I do appreciate his willingness to get the best competition he can. I'm an old-time wrestling fan, and one of my favorite lines is, to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Yes.
If you want to have a team that people are going to respect in the long run, you've got to be out there and be willing to put yourselves on the line, and that's what the Cavaliers have done for years. So I'm really excited to see kind of who steps up in this game. We do have some guys that won't be playing tonight. We'll work through that as the game goes on. But it is who's up next. That's why we play so many guys in a second half of games. In past years when Callaway was up and you're running the clock in the second half, it hadn't really happened this year. We've had much tighter ball games. Really, I think the Douglas game was really on one that kind of got away a little bit. So. Maybe some of these younger guys haven't had the PT they've had in the past, but we do expect them to get out there and be a part of this ball game.
Yeah, and you kind of hit the nail on the head there. The only game that you've kind of had the ability to take off was, obviously Douglas. You got up 35-0, could get some of the young guys in, but the schedule is so tough this year that there's really no room to take a night off. So, and you mentioned guys having to step up. Obviously, the Cavaliers are a little shorthanded tonight. Obviously, battling some COVID and some quarantine. So, but your starters here offensively, offensive line from tackle to tackle, we have Lathan Patterson, Kamez Hobson, Adrian Barnes, Jacob Miles, and Josh Perry. Welcome back, Josh. Sam Williams is your tight end, fullback Amarian Copeland. Your receivers are Andrew Locke, Cameron Smith, and your running back LaQuiz Gilbert is going to get the start tonight. Charlie Dixon cannot play tonight. We can't wait to get him back, but we know LaQuiz will fill in for him and do a good job. And then your quarterback, senior Demetrius Coleman. Your starters on defense at the defensive line, Sam Williams, Caleb Woody, Elijah Gunn, and Trey Stevens. Your linebackers, Kier Jackson, LaQuiz Gilbert, Eli Freeman, and Jarvis Parks. Your defensive backfield, Jalen Shepard, Cameron Smith, and Osei Rivas. Your place kicker, Grayson Batchelor, the freshman getting his first start tonight. And your punter, Jalen Shepard. So those are your Callaway Cavalier starters tonight.
Batchelor's had some other opportunities on the season. He's kicked a little bit, so it'll be good to see him getting the start tonight.
Yeah, did a good kickoff against Douglas that was actually pinned at the 5-yard line, so he did a great job there. So we got both teams getting ready to take the field. Bremen in blue helmets, white jersey, gray pants with the numbers on the side of their helmet, kind of like Georgia Southern. And that's par for the course for Coach Rooster Russell because his grandfather, Irk Russell, coached at Georgia Southern. So a little Georgia Southern player with
maybe
Bremen.
A little bit there. There's a lot of them. That's a bunch of youngins.
There's a lot of them there.
For a AA team, there's a lot of youngins out there.
There's a lot of them. And the Cavaliers tonight will be rocking black helmets, their new red jerseys, and silver breeches will be what the Cavaliers are rocking tonight. So we got to wait for both captains to come on the field to do the coin toss. We got about 4.5 minutes till we get ready to kick this thing off. So we'll take it back to the station for another full timeout. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Football fans, this is Kenny Sin from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We are happy to be a sponsor of high school football once again. We believe that high school athletics builds character among young people, and we are honored to lend our support. This is a great area to live in. Play, work, worship, and retire. In our 28th year, we are your Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Buick, GMC. Get ready to smile.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100 plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for the coin toss. Demetrius Coleman is the captain for the Cavs, and number 12 looks like Will Rainwater, the senior, is the captain for Bremen. They've done the toss.
Bremen has won the toss. They've elected to receive to start the contest. So we'll see that vaunted Callaway defense get out there.
Yep, so both teams going to go back to their respective end zones, and we'll get ready for the entrance. So Bremen wants to take the football. They want to try to get on the board early. One thing about Bremen, they do run, they like to control the clock, and their main goal is maybe to come out, try to take as much time out of that first quarter they can and put a little bit of pressure on that Callaway offense when they come out on the field.
Yeah, a lot of times that guys that try to win the game at the line of scrimmage, they're going to try to drive down and just, 3.5, just keep on rolling down the field, take up, because the best defense is having your offense on the field.
Exactly. And here come the Cavaliers, like we said, black helmets, red jersey, silver breeches, and here come the Blue Devils of Bremen. Blue helmets, white jerseys, silver breeches themselves.
They have traveled well. There's a good 200 folks across the way.
They are proud of their Blue Devils, and this has always been a really fun game for both teams. Last time they were here, it took Tank Bigsby rushing for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns to beat these Blue Devils. So I'm sure we'll have another exciting game here on our hands. So the Cavs will be kicking off. Looks like they'll be going from left to right from our vantage point.
Yeah, Bremen will be driving towards the scoreboard. I was looking over Bremen. Out, my regular radio partner, Greg Hicks, has a band rating scale. And he rates bands according to how many tubas they have. So across the way, the Bremen band is a 6-tuba band.
So 6, okay.
So they're like 5 stars. They got 6 tubas. All right, this is one of those little things, Andrew, that really makes me feel excited. A lot of times you'll see teams break from the huddle and just kind of scatter like you're kicking over an ant bed. The guys maybe getting placed the right time. Callaway does a great job of getting their guys coming in a line off the sideline. It just looks so efficient, so professional. It really is a bit of an intimidation factor for the other team.
Yeah, it shows that you mean business, and we're here to get things going. So Grayson Batchelor, number 30, back to kick for the Cavaliers. They're going to go from left to right. He trots for. It looks like the ball's going to fall off the tee.
Got a little wind going.
I know there was some wind.
Last night was crazy.
Yes. So here comes Grayson, getting his first start of his young career. Trots forward. He kicks it. It's going to be a sky kick. It's going to be fair caught around the 32-yard line, and that's where Bremen will set up shop, 1st and 10.
So they'll make their way out onto the field. Again, as Andrew said, 32 is where they'll find themselves, and looking forward to see how they line up and what they bring to us.
Yeah, Callaway's been very good at those directional kicks.
We don't have any of the teams kicking deep this year. It's all pretty much around the 30, 25.
All right, here comes Bremen. Twins to the far side of the formation in the shotgun. Rainwater, the quarterback, number 12, is going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Everyone looks at their wristbands. Here's the snap. He's going to give it to his tailback or fake it. We have an RPO. It's complete out to the 30, to the 35, to the 40. He's got the first down near midfield. Great opening play, a little misdirection, and they're up to, we'll call it the 49. Let's see if they give it to them at the 50.
A really good play right there. Kind of threw everybody off. It's like Cameron Smith leading tacklers on that play.
So first down, Bremen comes out throwing on the first play. Callaway defense going to have to hunker down here. Bremen 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Taking a lot of this play caught like we thought they would.
But they don't huddle up very deep.
All right. Sugar huddle here. Quarterback draw all the way. He runs to the far side of the field, and he's going to pick up around 4, maybe 5 yards on the play. We'll see where they spot it.
Cavaliers feeling that movement. And once again, tell you what, Cameron Smith has come to play tonight, number 4. That's his second tackle. But at the same time, he's tackling him a little bit farther down the field than we want him to.
Yeah, Cameron coming up from his safety position. So they're going to give him 4 yards on a place of 2nd and 6, and this is right on schedule for Bremen. They want to get 3-4 yards every play. So Bremen in a huddle. They're going to break the huddle. Looks like another quick. We got trips to the far side. Here's the shotgun snap. Quarterback power to the right side. He's looking. He's going to be driven back. No gain on the play. Maybe lost a yard. We'll see where they spot the ball. They'll bring up a 3rd down.
Really great job by the Cavaliers. They read that well. Saw it's basically the same play from earlier. And they closed it down pretty big. Caleb Woody doing a good job being the initial point of contact there.
And here comes the Bremen tricks here. They did this against Rabun County. So we have basically we got a swinging gate formation here for Bremen. We got to be a false start. No, oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, incomplete pass, but I thought that was a false. I thought that was a inverted snap there, but nonetheless, Callaway gets away on the play there. A drop pass on a little trick play by Bremen. It's going to set up a 4th down. So we'll see what Bremen elects to do.
They stay on the field right now, and they go for it.
Looks like they are. Yep, 4th and 6 from the Callaway 45-yard line. Got to watch with the trying to draw them off sides here. Number 16, in the gun. Cameron Holloway is in the gun. We have 4 offensive linemen to the near side. Letting the clock run. I'll be shocked if they snap this. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 4, 3. They're going to let the clock expire. Yep. It's going to be a delay of game. Yep.
All right. Here's what they're thinking here. Let's back up 5 and get our punting team out and give us a little bit better angle at trying to pin the Cavaliers back. Where they are right now, they're thinking they're probably going to end up kicking in the end zone. Let's kick that 5 yards back. That gives them a little bit better window of pinning the Cavaliers inside the 10.
I tell you, those teams up in Carroll County, up in the Haralson County, Bremen area, they run a lot of interesting things. Heard County, Coach Barron, they do a good job of coming up with unique ways of getting into formation. Here's a snap on the punt. The kick, it's going to be a line drive punt. It's going to be fielded around the 10-yard line by Carlos Billingsley. He's up to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. Looking for a block, cuts back to the 35. He needs to be corralled around, we'll call it the 38-yard line. Heck of a return right there by Carlos Billingsley.
Loved how Billingsley brought it to the right, saw a lane inside, and was met number 26, Isaiah Lay. But just zipped as he took that left corner.
So that equates to about a 7-yard punt with the return yardage right there.
Really didn't have to move the sticks almost at all.
6 yard up to the 39-yard line of the Cavaliers. So here comes the Callaway offense. LaQuiz Gilbert's going to be the tailback with Demetrius Coleman. We got trips to the far side. Coleman in the gun. Claps his hands. He's going to roll to his left. He's looking. He's going to throw it downfield, and it's going to be caught and dropped by Kevin Alfaro right around the first down marker, so 2nd and 10 Cavs.
Really tight coverage by Bremen that time, number 12. That's the previous quarterback, Will Rainwater, and he just dripped all over his back.
Yeah, great coverage downfield by the Blue Devils. Callaway maybe trying to open up, without having Charlie Dixon, maybe trying to open up this Bremen defense by coming out throwing here. So same formation for the Cavs. Demetrius scans the defense. Here's the shotgun snap. We're going to give it to LaQuiz Gilbert. He's looking for a hole, and he's going to fight up near midfield. We'll call it the 49-yard line. It's going to set up about a 3rd and long 6.
Rainwater once again in there on the tackle. LaQuiz does a good job of finding that hole, sniffing it out, and keeping his legs churning as he goes through there.
Yeah, good job right there by LaQuiz. So setting up a 3rd and manageable here. Callaway would like to keep things going. Looks like Kier Jackson has entered the game at running back for the Cavs. Number 10 be his first playing time here at the position. Callaway's going to come out in a 2-by-2 set. Jalen Shepard to the near side. Here's the shotgun snap to Demetrius. He's looking. He's going to throw it downfield to Carlos Billingsley, and he threw it to only his guy could get it. Sails out of bounds, and that's going to set up a punting situation for the Cavaliers. So good stand by Bremen.
Yeah, a little bit long on the pass, but it was a back shoulder throw, so that, again, as you mentioned, only he's going to get an opportunity at it. So, again, very quickly, both teams have kind of given their opening shots, and both teams looking at punting situations. Let's see how the Callaway manages theirs.
So here comes Jalen Shepard into punt for the Cavaliers. Here's the snap. Shep takes a step forward. He punts it. Great kick. Line drive kick. And it's going to be touched by the Bremen player, and he jumps on it. I think that was number 8. He's up to the 25-yard line, and that's where Bremen will set up shop. We'll take a quick 30 spot back to the station, listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Here's the first play of the second drive for Bremen. They're going to hand it off straight up the middle, and he fights hard up to around the 30-yard line. A little short up to the 29, so a gain of 4 in the play. Good run by Bremen.
Eli Freeman, number 50, leading tacklers by the Cavaliers. He just kind of grabbed hold and hung on.
So Carlos Billingsley's checked into the game at corner for the Cavs. It's a second down, 6 to go. 0-0 ball game, 8:30 left in the first quarter. With both these teams liking to run the football, it might be a quick ball game. Shotgun set for the Blue Devils, twins to the far side. Little simulated snap, and they check the play. You see a lot of that now in modern football. They come in, they have no intention of running an initial play, just trying to see if they can get them to jump, and then they change the play based on the formation.
A friend of mine calls that meerkatting.
So here's a snap, low snap. They're going to give it straight ahead of their tailback, and he's got nothing on the play. Tackled by a host of Cavaliers. I think that was maybe Trey Stevens in on the tackle.
Actually, LaQuez Gilbert actually did a great job of coming in from behind, grabbing him and pulling him back as the rest of them were making the lick. So it kept him from getting any upfield motion.
So 35 is entering the game for the Cavaliers. That's Alan Schumann, the sophomore. So third down, a long 6. 2-by-2 set for Bremen. Empty backfield. Another simulated snap. And looks like Coach Hubbard wants to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him, a quick 30 spot back to the station. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
It seems just like yesterday. He was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. Now he's here. He worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And it's Synovus. We're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and business banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday nights, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Back here at Callaway Stadium after the timeout. Looks like Coach Hubbard didn't like the formation that he saw and took a timeout, so it's going to set up another 3rd down and 6 here. And it looks like we just didn't have the right personnel on the field. We were in base defense, and they were in a spread set.
They've come in a lot of different looks for us so far.
So it looks like Bremen coming same formation, empty backfield. Got an H-back up near the line of scrimmage. They're going to bring a man in motion. Here's the snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking. He wants to run, and there's nowhere to go. He's wrapped up, and he's going to be stopped for maybe a yard on the play. 4th down punting situation for the Cavaliers.
Once again, the Cavaliers doing a great job of kind of keeping things moving. Alan Schumann, number 35, leading tacklers there. But it's a host of Cavaliers that were following him and trying to keep him from getting to the outside and making that turn and picking up that 1st down.
So good job by the Callaway defense, not giving an inch there. Sets up another punting situation here for Bremen. It looks like Bremen here does not take a play off, too. Every formation seems to be unique, well-coached team. They try to take advantage of any situation. Here's the snap on the punt. I'm not sure they were all set there. A line drive kick and a bounce at the 35. Take another Bremen bounce, and it's going to roll inside the 20 down to around the 15-yard line, and that's where the Cavaliers will set up shop 1st and 10. Great punt there by Bremen.
So far, punt.
Yep.
Bremen with their 2nd punt there. Of course, this is better for them. This is to be the worst field position we've started off so far with tonight. Previously, we got the ball up, real about the 34. So this time the Cavaliers look to be starting, where they got that, on about the 15, thereabouts.
Here comes the Cavaliers.
16.
Looks like we're going to go spread set. We got trips to the near side of the formation, single wide out to the far side. trying to spread out this Bremen defense. Demetrius claps his hands. He drops back to pass. He's got pressure. We want to run a screen. It's caught up to the 20, to the 25, to the 30. LaQuiz Gilbert into the open field for the first down up to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Cavs.
Gilbert made the catch and took off. Gage Stevens, number 5 for Bremen, makes the tackle but at midfield. But great play call as they had a nice rush there, and we just threw right over their heads with the screen pass.
It looks like we're trying to take advantage of their aggressiveness on defense, so we were able to get the first down on the screen pass. Well executed play there by LaQuiz. So same formation here for the Cavs. His trips to the far side this time. Here's the snap. Looks like we're going to have a false start.
Yeah, we moved, left guard moved, stood up right before the play was snapped.
I think one of the receivers got going a little early there, so that's going to back the Cavs up 5. And I tell you, Jack, one of the things this season with this Callaway team is, it seems to take, that big, they capitalize on that first big mistake that the other team makes, seems to get them going offensively. So let's see if they can put a drive together here. Here's the snap. Demetrius drops back to pass. He's going to throw it deep downfield. He's got a man open. That's Jalen Shepard, catches it to the 50. He's still up to the 40, to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jalen Shepard, no flags on the play.
Gorgeous play and a big miscue for Bremen as the safety back there thought he had his man down, but he continued to churn, keep his legs under him, and then took off down the field and picks up the touchdown for the Cavaliers.
Great design, and Jalen Shepard's been the receiver. You're trying to replace Jacob Freeman, and I think you found your man right there. Jalen Shepard able to come through with another long touchdown for the Cavs. So it's 5:57 left in the first quarter. Callaway on top, 6-0. Here comes Grayson Batchelor. His first extra point attempt of his career. Left-footed kicker. Here's the snap. Bad snap. And he is tackled by Rainwater. And you know what? Left-footed kicker, it's different. You got a different hold. You're used to a right-footed kicker, so a lot of things, that you've got to work on there. But it's okay. We'll get better at that. So we'll take it back to the station. We'll take a 60-second spot back to the station. Callaway on top 6-0. Listen to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi friends, TOWD here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back. And on the kickoff, Bremen's going to field it. Take it upfield to around the 35, and that's where they'll set up shop. First down and 10. Callaway on top 6-0 early in this ball game thanks to the Jalen Shepard touchdown. I didn't catch the yardage there, Jack.
84 yards.
84 yards on the reception for Jalen Shepard. Very similar to what he did to Hardway. So here's the shotgun set for Bremen. They got twins to the far side of the formation.
The Meerkat over and look at their coaches.
I like that, the Meerkat.
They're going to stick their heads up. Look at.
So after they change the play, they're going to send a man in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to fake the throw to him. Quarterback's going to take off, look for a hole. Picks up a nice gain on the play of about 6, maybe 7, up to the 40-yard line. It'll be set up as 2nd down and 3 for Rainwater in this Bremen offense.
Not sure if that wasn't a broken play because he really wanted to throw a quick out into the flats on the right side, but there was no great coverage there by the Cavaliers, so he had to take it up the middle. But he found a nice little seam, got behind the linebackers, and got across the 40.
So 2nd down, 3 to go for Bremen. Twins to the near side. Meerkat snap. They look with the check with me at the line of scrimmage. They all look at their wristbands. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to their tailback straight ahead, and he jumps forward, picks up maybe one on the play, 3rd down and 3.
No, he's denied big time that time. And looks like number 90. That's Caden Prather makes the tackle, leading tacklers for the Cavaliers. We're down to 4 minutes and 46 seconds. 6-0 in favor of the Cavaliers. Once again, they take back, look back over to the other side, trying to get their call. At least the Cavaliers have a chance to adjust if they need to.
So here comes the shotgun snap for Bremen on this third down. Low snap. He's going to give it straight ahead to his tailback. He's looking. He's going to fight close to the first down. I think he got it by the skin of his teeth. First down, Bremen, up to the 45-yard line.
Little second effort there helps him to pick up that first down. Multiple Cavaliers getting off the bottom of that pile, including it's like number 58 for the Cavaliers. That's big number Patterson. Lathan Patterson coming off the bottom of that pile. He's a big boy.
Yes, very big. But he does a great job. Lathan does an excellent job there with playing two ways here for the Cavaliers. So 1st and 10, Bremen at the 45-yard line. Shotgun snap, quarterback power. He's going to run straight ahead looking for a block. And he's going to pick up. He initially had 2, fought his way for about a 4-yard gain there, Jack.
Yeah, he did. Again, pretty much the entire Callaway team came together right about midfield to stop him. He'll get to the 49, and that's where they'll mark it down. But just really a power play with the quarterback falling right behind his blockers.
So 3:36 left in the first quarter. Callaway on top 6-0 thanks to the 85-yard touchdown pass from Demetrius Coleman to Jalen Shepard. So second down, long 6 to go here for the first down. Ball at the 49-yard line. Man in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to fake the jet. Quarterback power all the way, and he runs into a Callaway defender. LaQuiz Gilbert drives him back to the 50. I think that's a generous spot there, Jack. I thought he maybe got to the 49-yard line, but they're spotting him all the way down to the 47.
Yeah, Keir Jackson also on that one, but he did kind of surge across the 50 and then was met quickly by LaQuiz.
So third down. We'll call it a long 2 here for the first down. It's like a little sugar huddle, just like Auburn does. Expect the quick snap.
They were expecting it, but so the Cavaliers. Good job by not jumping.
Here's the snap to the quarterback. He's going to look for seam. He's going to get it first down. Bremen once again by the skin of his teeth.
He got it, but he paid for it. He was hit hard as he crossed the about the 45.
So 1st and 10, Bremen inside Callaway territory.
2:25 left to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 in favor of the Callaway Cavaliers.
All right, Bremen in the huddle. Anytime they do this and they break it quickly, it kind of telegraphs they got the quick snap here. Here's the shotgun snap. Quarterback power again, the same play. And this time he's going to drag the Callaway defense. Looks like he's going to pick up a first down. Need to blow the whistles there.
Yeah, it's a rugby scrum, and they're still moving down the field.
So,
and the problem there, Andrew, of not calling it is that the pile moved another 7 yards down the field. So as long as they're making that positive yardage, it's hard to call it. Number 14, looks like Billingsley was leading tacklers there, but again, a lot of guys, and again, it was just a good old-fashioned rugby scrum.
So down at ball at the Callaway 28, Bremen driving with 1:30 left in the first quarter.
Not a pleasant place to be, I'll just tell you from experience. In the middle of one of those piles.
So looks like we have another quick snap here. Trips to the far side of the formation. Bremen snaps it. They're going to run that same exact play again. This time Callaway reads it a little better. Ball's out. Callaway's got it. They got it. Keep running. I can't believe they blew that dead after the last play.
Number 16.
They just let Bremen push their quarterback 7 yards downfield, and they got a quick whistle here, and it may have cost Callaway a touchdown.
The line judge on the far side is very emphatically saying it's right here.
Interesting there. If you're going to let a play go, you got to be consistent. That's all we ask.
Coach Wiggins is a little frustrated on the sideline.
Yep, him and Dusty. Good to see Coach Hubbard back on the sideline.
I didn't know that Dusty could spin like that. He actually got some air and spun around.
Air Hubbards. They're coming out to a store near you.
Okay. I think they're like Crocs.
Here's the snap. Quarterback power to the right side. And he's going to fight for a first down. And
Be careful.
Looks like they found something they like right there. They're just running just a basic power with the quarterback to the right side, Callaway's left, and they're picking up 6-7 yards a pop.
And they're running two different quarterbacks back there. Number 14, Wyatt, and then also Rainwater.
So it looks like Callaway wants to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll take a quick 30 spot back to the station, listening to Callaway football and Eagle Sports.
State Farm, this is Bill.
It finally got me, Bill.
What's that, Rick?
The Clark Street crater, the mother of all potholes.
Oh.
Year after rim-wrecking year, it's tormented the people of this town. It got me good.
But you know, State Farm's got you too.
You hear that? You ain't nothing.
You trash talking a pothole?
Yes, I am.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back. Callaway on top 6-0, but Bremen is driving. They got a first down and 10 at the Callaway, we'll call it their 17-yard line, Jack. And I can say this has been a very physical drive here for Bremen.
It has, and Coach Coach Wiggins and Dusty also went out there to get the official one more little earful. Remind them that they need to call it the same way, consistent, kind of what you were talking about.
That's all we ask, just be consistent.
And ask about their family, how they're doing.
So tight formation here. They like to run the power out of this formation. Here's the snap. They're going to try to run a reverse, and the quarterback gets met after a gain of 8. And I tell you what, they have just found a lot of success on that right side. So another good run there by Bremen.
He's bouncing around like a pinball back there. Cameron Smith, once again, number 4. Right there, leading tacklers. But again, that's almost 8 yards down the field, and there's the end of the first quarter.
So that should wrap up the first quarter of play right there. Callaway on top 6-0. We'll take a 60 spot back to the station, listening to Callaway football and Eagle Sports.
You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle 102.3, WELR-FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back as we start the second quarter of the play. Callaway on top 6-0. But Bremen is driving. They're deep in Callaway territory down to the 10-yard line. Second, we'll call it 3 to go for the first down. Bremen threatening here early in this ball game.
That potential fumble changes things a lot.
Felt like they got a little bit of a head start there. Here's a snap. They're running that quarterback power again. He's close to the first down, but I tell you what, they're leaning a little early. I'd like for them to keep an eye on that.
Trey Stevens, leading tacklers for the Cavaliers. So right now the line's coming off very well, and we're requiring our linebacker core to make the tackles.
So it looks like they did pick up the first down, so they're going to have a first down and goal. Ball right outside the 5 at the 6. So the Cavaliers got to see if they have a goal line stand in them here. It's another quick huddle here. Got to expect a quarterback or maybe a jump pass here for Bremen. Here's the snap. He's going to roll to his left this time. He's looking. This time we sack him in the backfield. Cam Smith, loss of about 6 yards on the play. Great job by Cam coming downhill from his safety position.
Smith has been on every play just about in this contest on the defensive side. He is flying through there.
So second down and goal, ball back this time at the 19-yard line. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. I got a little ahead of myself there. Ball at the 14. So it looks like the swinging gate formation here. Bremen going to their bag of tricks. They're going to bring in a few guys tight. Still have some wide receivers and linemen out here to the far side of the formation. quarterback. Man in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to fake the jet. He's going to roll. Looking. He's got nowhere to go with the ball. He throws it back in the end zone, and it's incomplete. Great coverage there by Cam Smith, and you could have probably called Bremen there for pass interference.
Yeah, it was a great job of coming up in the last moment to knock that down. Actually, he was double covered. 2 Cavaliers back there almost had an opportunity to bring that in.
Yeah, I thought Cam had a shot at that interception until he was pushed in the back there, but no call. So 3rd and goal, ball back at the 14-yard line. Bremen's going to go to the gun. He got Stack set to the near side. Meerkat, snap call. They check their wristbands. Man in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to drop back to pass. They're looking. They got a man downfield, and it's caught for the touchdown, and we almost had the sack. Ball probably should have been picked off there, but Bremen nonetheless comes down with the touchdown. 6-6, 10:38 left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Smith went for the interception instead of standing on his man.
Yeah, if he would have stood there on his man, he might have been able to knock that down.
Yep.
So here comes a very important extra point. Good play design there by Bremen. Well executed. So here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is right down the middle. So 10:38 left here in the second quarter. Bremen on top 7-6. Excuse me, we got a flag down. Let's see what the call is here. Callaway's coming off, so it's probably on them. Bremen will just, the flag will be on the Cavaliers. So we'll take it back to the station for a quick 30 spot listening to Callaway football and Eagle Sports.
I'm Dennis Montgomery, and I recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County, God has blessed me with 30-plus years of pharmacy experience. I look forward to taking care of you and your family with all of your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Plus, remember we have great ice cream and shakes at the soda shop here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers High School.
All right, welcome back, everybody, here to Callaway Stadium. Callaway trailing 7-6. They were in this position against Thomas County Central a few weeks ago, trailing on the road. This time they're at home, facing a familiar foe, the Bremen Blue Devils. Impressive drive right there, Jack. Now, there was a little controversy with an early whistle on a fumble there, but nonetheless, Bremen, very physical touchdown drive.
Just driving the ball all the way down, mostly on the dual quarterbacks, going back and forth with just a direct snap to them, and then ending up with a just a quick little pass play for the touchdown.
So Bremen digging deep into their bag of tricks with formations here. Callaway going to have to make some adjustments. So here's the kick going from left to right. He trots forward, kicks it. It's a high kick. Going to be fielded around the, oh no, we muff it. It looks like Jalen Shepard's going to jump on it around the 15. Anytime you see a player kind of, it's like a center fielder in baseball, take a step back and start charging forward, that's probably not going to be a good result there on fielding the kick, but Callaway avoids disaster. Jalen Shepard, Johnny on the spot, jumping on the fumble.
Yeah, a team of this caliber, you don't want to give them a ball inside the 20 right after they've already scored.
So Callaway's going to have to take over at their 19. Comes the Callaway offense, led by Demetrius Coleman. Looks like Andrew Locke, Carlos Billingsley will be to the near side in the twin formation. Demetrius scans the defense, claps his hands, takes the snap. He's going to give it to LaQuiz Gilbert. He's looking for a hole, and he's going to fight forward across the 20 up to around the 22, 23-yard line. Good run there by LaQuiz.
Number 17, a guy named Derek Phillips for Bremen, had his pretty much his eyes juked out as LaQuiz did a great job of coming to the outside, then cutting back in just a split second inside to get those extra couple of yards.
Second down, long 6 here. Looks like Locke's going to come off. Osei Rivas will check into the game at receiver for the Cavs. Him and Jalen Shepard to the near side. A lot of speed right there, Jack.
It is.
Got a 4.5 and a 4.3. Kevin Alfaro out wide to the far side.
Yeah, they use a sand clock to measure my 40 time.
Demetrius drops back to pass. He's looking downfield. He's got a man open, Carlos Billingsley, and he just loses the ball. If he would have just kept running there, Demetrius put it where he wanted it. But he got a little lost, a little turnaround on the play. Looks like Bremen's going to play a lot of man coverage tonight, and there are some plays to be made downfield for these receivers.
Well, I will say, too, the line's doing a good job of blocking. Demetrius really not hurried in that play.
It's a good ball. So 3rd down, about 6 for the first down. Ball at the 23-yard line of Callaway. 2-by-2 set for the Cavs. Here's a snap. Demetrius drops back. He's looking. He's going to throw it downfield, and it goes through the hands of Jalen Shepard.
Usually more sure-handed than that. Yep. That was the first down if he had made that catch.
Might have liked to see that pass a little lower, but very catchable there. Goes right through Jalen's hands, unfortunately, and that's going to set up a punting situation. I tell you, Jalen's going to have a kind of a Champ Bailey type game tonight. He's going to play offense, defense, and special teams just with the lack of bodies here tonight for the Cavs. So Shep, he's in to punt. Here's the snap right to him. Takes a step forward, puts his leg up. Kind of shanked. Let's hope it bounces Callaway's way here. It's going to bounce.
Pretty much nobody's way, just straight up and down.
Just a little pitching wedge shot right there. It's going to go out of bounds around the 46-yard line of Callaway, so Bremen's going to have a very short field. So 9:30 left in the first half. Bremen on top 7-6 over the Cavaliers.
So they're marking the far hash at the 45.
Goodness. So Bremen 45 yards from pay dirt. Twins to the near side. Another quick huddle. Check with me at the line of scrimmage. Dusty making his adjustments with the defense. Looks like we got a flag.
The running back is jumping up and down in the backfield.
I don't think you can do that.
No.
So that's going to be a false start and back up Bremen.
That's usually prohibited. He's done it actually several times. We could have called it a number of times, but finally they do.
And when we were playing Hardway, they actually had a player shift in the front of the line and come back. It was an interesting moment. I don't think anybody knew what to do in that situation because he technically was offsides and came back onside. So that's 2020 in a nutshell. So the ball back at the 50, 1st and 15 for Bremen. Man in motion. Here's the low snap. They're going to get straight ahead of their tailback. He's going to pick up around 4. Ball at the 46. It'll be 2nd and 11, Bremen. But I tell you, Bremen's getting 3, 4, 5 yards to carry.
Quiz Gilbert leading tacklers as they get back to almost to the original line of scrimmage.
So 2nd, we'll call it 11 here. Ball at the 46-yard line of Callaway. 9:10 left in the first quarter.
Andrew, that's really where they're gashing us, too. It's just these 4 yards at a time. 3.5. You run that 3 times, you get a first down.
So Bremen going empty right here. Got to look for a pass over the middle. So when Bremen's throwing the football, they're looking like they're liking the middle of the field here. So look for one of those slot guys here on a seam. Here's the snap. They're going to fake the pass. Quarterback's going to run into a wall of Cavs. Maybe pick up 3 on the play. Set up a 3rd down. We'll call it 9.
Well read by the Cavaliers. That's again number 7, Quiz Gilbert, and he saw that play. They'd run it before where he attempts to pass, so it wasn't the broken play. I thought it was. It is actually a design play, and he met him in a beautiful form tackle.
I had a college coach on the phone today asking me what I thought of LaQuiz's ability to play linebacker at the next level. I think we're seeing it right here. So big play in this ball game. 3rd down and 9. Ball at the Callaway 43. Bremen empty set. They're going to bring a man in motion across the formation. False start. Yep, number 4.
Wide receiver on this near side.
Yep, Trey Wyatt, the senior, started leaning. And that's what I was saying earlier in the last drive is I felt like they started leaning a little bit before the ball was snapped, and he just couldn't hold his stance. So that's going to back him up 5 yards. But nonetheless, Bremen scored their touchdown backed up, so Callaway's going to have to be alert right here. Empty set for Bremen. 3rd down, 13 to go. Man in motion. I thought he left early again. He's going to throw a fade route. He knocks it down. Great defense, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, I was worried about that. Flag comes out.
What a bailout call right there. That's a 50-50 ball. You got both guys going and trying to make a play.
But I think as long as the ball was in the air, Andrew, it wasn't a direct pass. He just really aired that out. And there's so much time for the two of them to jostle with each other that someone's going to get the advantage.
It looked like that was the whole intention of the play, was just to draw a flag right there. So you hate to see a good defensive stance right there, taken away off a 50-50 ball like that. So it looks like the Cavs will be penalized for the pass interference. I'm not sure what the officials motioning.
Well, it's the first time they have to back it up. The chain gang kind of made a mistake, and the first down marker had gotten moved, so they had to bring it back to mark off the penalty.
So you hate to see that. The Cavs
had a third down.
Had a third and long, and kind of a cheap way to get a first down there. Another sugar huddle. Another snap for the quarterback, same play. This time he's trying to do the power. This time Callaway's all over it, tackling him in the backfield for about a yard loss on the play. Good job once again. Looks like LaQuiz Gilbert and I think Jarvis Parks.
Actually, Trey Stevens, number 20, had him inside there and just spun him down.
Great job by Trey. Looks like Keyshawn Suggs is going to check out of the game. So they loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Twins to the near side for Bremen. I tell you what, they don't really run the first play called. They go up there and they check and make lots of checks here at the line of scrimmage. Here's the shotgun snap, play action fake. The quarterback's looking to pass, and he's going to be met by a host of Cavaliers after just I tell you what, he just seems to pick up and squirt forward on a lot of these busted plays. So good athlete there at quarterback, number 12, Will Rainwater.
Well, a lot of guys took the initial handoff, and I think we have about 3 guys tackling him.
Another third down opportunity here for the Cavs. Same set here for Bremen. Callaway in a cover 2 shell. Be a big-time stop right here. I'm not sure. I didn't see Bremen's field goal kicker in pregame, and I'm not sure of his range here, but this would be a long one. So big play right here. Third down, long 7. Ball at the Callaway 27-yard line. Bremen taking a lot of time. Looks like they're going to take a timeout here. There's no time left on the play clock. Yep, they run the play clock down, take a timeout. So we'll take a quick 30 spot back to the station. You'll see in Callaway football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, football fans. Brian Bonner from Glenn Smith in Opelika. We love this time of year with all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the teams, coaches, band, and cheerleaders, and of course, the family and friends. We are proud to be your Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer for the East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith, Chevy, Buick, GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
Welcome back, everybody. Bremen taking a timeout there on this crucial third down. And about 7 right here. And I tell you, Jack, if the Cavaliers can get a stop here, depending on what kind of yardage Bremen gets, it wouldn't shock me here if Bremen goes for it on fourth down.
It's 4th down territory for them. No doubt about it.
You got to be careful because they like to sneak guys out here, try to see if you'll make a mistake. So spread formation here for Bremen. Man in motion. Here's the shotgun snap, low snap. He's looking. He's got a man in his face, and he's going to be sacked. Sacked on the play.
Now that's the situation.
They sure let the whistle go on that one.
Yeah, they should let it go. He almost got his legs snapped off.
Yes,
because he was spinning around back there.
That's why I talked about consistency. Is you either got to call the whistle quick, but if you're going to let him play, you got to be consistent here.
Yeah.
So
Elijah Gunn leading tackles on there, and he was down there around his ankles, and as he kept spinning, it began to fall backwards. If he'd fallen forward with those knees, oh my gosh, that could have been very painful for that young man.
So it looks like Bremen's going to attempt a field goal here. It's going to be a 47-yard attempt. Ball on the right hash. Callaway's blocked a few kicks this year. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. I think it might be good. It is good. 47-yard field goal. What a kick there by Bremen. And they're going to go up 10-6. Incredible leg right there.
Well, and that's actually almost farther than he's kicked the ball off.
Yeah.
It's what's really funny to me.
Great kick there by Bremen. So that'll lead us back to the kickoff. So Callaway trailing 10-6 with 5:27 left here in the second quarter. So we'll take a quick 30 spot back to the station, listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
The kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
Back, everybody. Impressive 47-yard field goal by Bremen. Hats off to that young man on that kick. And I tell you, I thought he maybe pushed it to the left there, Jack, but he got enough leg on it and was able to punch it through the uprights.
Here goes the kickoff now.
Here's the kick. It's a low line drive kick. Might want to let this one go out of bounds, and it does. I tell you, that corner's been weird over there, Jack. You guys, unfortunately for the Tigers this year, we had a ball that we thought was going out of bounds. It stays in bounds, and Osei Rivas picks it up and runs it back for a touchdown. And it's just that ball that goes over that corner, you can just never trust it if it's going to be going out of bounds. So that'll move the ball up to the 35-yard line. Callaway have a really good field position. And I tell you what, probably this is overstated, but this is a huge drive here for the Cavaliers. You've got to answer. Bremen seems to be have a lot of momentum right here, and I tell you what, a nice drive here for a touchdown would probably do the trick.
Well, we're looking at 5:27 left to go here in the first half, and to be able to keep possession the whole way, just drive it down and score a touchdown would be the way to go.
So trips to the far side of the formation for the Cavs. Demetrius takes the snap. He's going to run a quarterback power to the left side, and he runs a man over around the 40. He's going to be out of bounds around the 41-yard line. Nice pickup from around 7 by Demetrius Coleman.
Number 5, Gage Stevens, who's kind of there, every man on the defensive side, met him head on, and I do mean head on.
I tell you what, Jack, Demetrius has run the ball a lot more this year than he has in the past, and he's looked really good doing it in his moments.
Well, and tonight he's kind of being called to do it with a little bit of a limited running back group.
Yep. You're missing a guy like Charlie Dixon back there. It's an all-hands-on-deck kind of approach. So we'll call it second and long 3, ball at the 41-yard line. Kier Jackson checks into the game at running back. Demetrius directing traffic. He takes the snap. He's going to fake it to Kier. He runs forward, and he's going to have the first down and more. Keeps fighting to the 50. He's down to the 45, down to the 44-yard line. First down, Cavs. What a run by Demetrius Coleman.
He needs to be proud of that because he makes a great fake. Everybody kind of took with Kier and then cut back to the right side, followed his blocking. It was hit initially, and I think that Bremen kind of was expecting a whistle as they've seen it a couple of times.
Yeah.
But instead, Demetrius fights his way on down for a first down.
And I tell you, Callaway's very conventional the way they're moving the football, where Bremen's just their formations, different things, a lot of motion. Callaway's just going right at Bremen. It's like Bremen, looks like Coach Russell wants to take another timeout here, so we'll take a timeout with him back to the station. A quick 30 spot. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody, after the timeout. Callaway coming back on the field. First down, inside Bremen territory, down to the 44-yard line.
Big play for the Cavaliers to get this drive alive.
All right, shotgun set. Here's the snap, and we're going to have a false start on the Cavs. With Carlos Billingsley in the backfield. We've got some guys playing in spots they don't normally play, just trying to make an adjustment. So that's going to back the Cavs up 5 yards, unfortunately.
Now, are they just on the clap, or do they have is there a cadence before that?
Most of the time on the clap, but there is a few occasions where there is a cadence off of that. So here's the snap. Play action fake. Demetrius looking. He wants the wheel route. There's just nothing there. He's going to tuck it and run. He's to the 50. He's got a lot of room to the 40, and he's down to the 35-yard line, close to the first down. We'll see where they spot it. Great blocking and great decision by your senior signal caller. That's a tongue twister right there.
They're calling it a first down. That was just a really good job of experienced quarterback play. Saw that there's nothing really going to the right side, cuts back left, sees all the room in front of him, and takes advantage of it.
Now, I tell you, I want to give a shout-out, too, to Bremen's defense being very disciplined here, not falling for the wheel route. Really did a good job of shutting that down, but Demetrius did an even better job of able to pick up that first down with his legs. So twins to the far side for the Cavs. Demetrius scans the defense, takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's got a lot of time. He looks. He's got a man downfield. He throws it up to Jalen Shepard, and it's just out of his reach. Maybe a step or two, and he would have had 6. So Demetrius kind of feeling it here from a quarterback's perspective, throwing some little juice on these balls.
Tanner Langley of Bremen step for step with him, but it was just single coverage. He had an opportunity. He had outdistanced the safety back there.
So once again, looks like Coach Giddens really wanting to make sure Bremen respects his passing game so they can't sit there and focus on the run. So Callaway getting all the troops settled. Demetrius got trips to the far side of the formation, and we go with a little fake snap. A little change at the line of scrimmage. Looks like Kier Jackson is still in the backfield for the Cavaliers. Oh, my goodness, and we jump. Trying to direct too much traffic there, and we're going to jump. Going to bring a 2nd and 5, it looks like here. Yep. I think that was Lathan Patterson, the guilty party. He's playing left tackle tonight.
Everybody was excited. He thought somebody in the crowd had called to go ahead. And so
he was just ready to hit somebody.
You just understand that confusion.
So let's see if the Cavaliers get reset here. That's another thing Callaway's done this year. They've gone to more of a no-huddle look. So there's a lot of trying to get everybody on the same page. Here's the snap. Demetrius quarterback power all the way. He cuts back upfield. What a cut. He's to the 30. He's to the 25, and the turf monster gets him. That might have been 6. I think we got a first down, though, Jack.
I think you're right. Just kind of what's the Jones kid from New York that had that issue with the
NFL Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
I told Kirsten that would be my wife. That would be what happens to me if I ever was in that position to score a touchdown in the NFL. I would get hit by the turf monster.
Yeah, he tried, picked up about 7 yards, stumbling forward. The Keith Jackson in me rumbling, stumbling, bumbling down the field.
New formation here for the Cavaliers, going with a diamond look. Here's the snap. We're going to give it straight ahead to Kier Jackson. He fights forward down to around the 21-yard line. Coach Giddens, wow, they did not give us a first down on an initial spot. So that was a 31 snap. I apologize to the audience. I should have been paying attention to those markers. So good run there by Kier Jackson for the first down. That's his first touch on offense for the season.
Actually, exactly what he needed to for that first down.
So first down and 10. Ball inside the Bremen 22-yard line.
Drive that began on the 35.
Yep. Kick out of bounds. Trips to the near side. Demetrius claps his hands. He drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man open downfield. Jalen Shepard just out of his reach again. I tell you, Demetrius has just been putting this ball just so close to being on the money here.
Now we'll give Bremen a little bit of a shout-out, too, from the defensive side.
Yep.
They are jamming our receivers to the line of scrimmage. So they're taking about a second off of their time as they're trying to get back there. And that exactly was it.
Yep.
That's the second difference.
Yeah, once again, like we were saying, Bremen doing a really good job of being disciplined. So second down, 10 to go for the Cavaliers. 19 seconds on the play clock. Callaway trailing 10-6. 2:08 left here in the first half. All right, shotgun set for the Cavaliers. And we have another false start, but it looks like Demetrius is trying to tell the official that Bremen is simulating our snap count. Because that's usually the only time that Demetrius gets involved. That's twice that's happened on that left side of the formation, so I wonder if Bremen is simulating the snap count from their side. And if that's the case, officiating crew needs to keep an eye out for that. Sam Williams in the game at tight end for the Cavs. 2nd and 15. Here's the snap to Demetrius, play action fake. It's going to be a quarterback run the whole way. He's to the 30, he's to the 25, runs through a man. Trying to pick up that penalty yardage back. I think he's going to be just outside the 25. We'll see how they spot it.
Just couldn't quite get to the corner. Needed a couple more yards of space there to turn it. He's faster than the defensive front that was coming after him, but they had a good angle on him.
The linebacker's doing a good job of taking good tackling angles. So big play right here. You got a new kicker. Blake Eubanks is out tonight for the Cavaliers, and you have a young kicker in the game. So definitely something to keep an eye on here. Here's the snap to Demetrius. He drops back to pass. He's looking. He throws the ball up. He's got a man in the end zone. It's caught. It's caught by Jalen Shepard. Touchdown. Touchdown on 3rd and long. Jalen Shepard comes through again for the Cavs.
Jalen jumped up and had the physical presence to know I'm not in the end zone yet. He turned, laid across the line, and picked up the touchdown.
Great job right there by Jalen Shepard. I tell you what, he has just answered the call for the Cavaliers in the passing game, Jack. And we talked about. That's the drive we needed right there. And way to take that momentum right back. So Jalen Shepard with another touchdown catch. Here's the extra point attempt. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. And Grayson Batchelor's kick is no good, unfortunately. I thought he might have snuck it in there. So with 1:14 left in the first half, Callaway on top 12-10. We'll take it back to the station for a quick 30 spot, listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coley Drugs customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet, with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Callaway Stadium. Callaway storms back on that last drive, able to take the lead back. Jalen Shepard, another touchdown pass from Demetrius Coleman. I think he might have close to 100 yards tonight, Jack, and 2 touchdowns. Looks like the ball's going to blow off the tee, unfortunately.
We are getting some wind as the flag's starting to move a little bit more in the auditorium side end zone.
All right, Grayson Batchelor getting ready to kick for the Cavaliers. He trots forward. He kicks it, little directional kick. It's going to be fielded around the 25-yard line. He's up to the 35. He cuts back, and Kier Jackson's going to corral him. And I tell you, these Bremen players do not go down. He fights his way up to around the 44, 45.
He's another 5 yards after the initial contact.
Yep. Great field position here for Bremen. 1:06 left. Now, they haven't shown the ability to be explosive, so you wonder if Bremen's just going to run their offense and see if they can hit a big play, or are they going to try to drop back and throw the ball? Because it looks like that's not what they don't want to do.
Well, they get around the 30, they go kick a field goal. So.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. If they get to the 40-yard line of Callaway, they're in range. Or, excuse me, the 30-yard line. That was an impressive kick. I will say that, kind of a Joseph Mansour-esque field goal right there for Bremen. Mm-hmm. And in a game like this, special teams seems to kind of be the difference.
Every point counts.
All right, spread set for Bremen. Another simulated snap. They're going to look back to the sideline. Change with, little check with me. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Low snap. He's going to roll to his left. He's got pressure. He throws, and it's complete. And he's stopped around the 40, we'll call it the 48-yard line. It'll be a 2nd and 3. How many timeouts does, I thought Bremen called another timeout. I was like, have they not used all 3 timeouts?
They got to quickly come back up to the line of scrimmage.
48 seconds left here in the half. Same formation here for Bremen. They don't have a whole lot of time to be changing plays. 37 seconds. Man in motion. Here's the snap. He's going to roll to his left this time. Looking to pass. He's got a man downfield, and it's caught and intercepted. Cam Smith intercepts the ball at the 40-yard line. Cam Smith comes through for the Cavaliers, and with 25 seconds, they got a chance to maybe get some points here, Jack.
Ball bounces off number 1, Tanner Langley. Bounces in the air, and great presence of mind to bring that down and give Callaway new life here at the end of the first half. Scoring getting a chance to score twice inside the last minute would be awesome. And we've seen a big strike capability by the Cavaliers already tonight with Coleman and Shepard.
So Callaway's going to take over at their 42-yard line.
You take your shot here, or you try to get a little closer?
You got to take your shots. I think you got to take your shots, and Jalen Shepard's been your go-to guy. He's in the slot. Looks like
Callaway's
Callaway's going
timeout.
to take a timeout.
That should be their last one.
Yep. And we'll leave it right here. 25 seconds.
Exciting first half of play.
Yes.
Not as high scoring as we might have liked, but at the same time, the defense has done a good job. A lot of punting in this game. So special teams has been very important.
Yes, and I tell you what, obviously you don't have your junior kicker, Blake Eubanks. He's out in quarantine, unfortunately, for the Cavaliers. And Grayson coming in, he's a freshman. I almost said a true freshman, but that's the only kind of freshman you can be in high school. We're not calling it a college game. He's a freshman, and he's doing the best he can. He's left-footed, so everything's different. The snap is different. The hold is different. So, and this is his first time starting in a varsity game, so he's just trying to get his feet underneath him. So,
First and 10 for the Cavaliers.
all right.
Ball's at the
First and 10, Callaway. Ball at the 42. Demetrius drops back. Looking. He's got Osei Rivas wide open. Oh, my goodness. He could have went over top and caught it at the 25 for a first down, but instead it drops incomplete.
It's almost like he kind of batted it up and was going to try to bring it back down, but falls incomplete, as you mentioned. But great effort. And only 5 seconds off the clock.
So Callaway showing off that speed. So Carlos Billingsley's going to check into the game for the Cavs. 2-by-2 set. Demetrius scans the field. 15 seconds on the play clock. Here's the snap. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run to the sideline. That's a smart play. He's to the 50. He's to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, and he runs out of bounds. First down, Cavaliers. They got 11 seconds and a shot here. They got a shot here, Jack.
All the way down to the 35-yard line. Great presence of mind. He saw the coverage not where he needed it to be. And so he made something out of it with his feet.
And that's the dimension he's brought to his game his senior year, is the willingness to step forward and run. When you lose weapons like Tank Bigsby and Jameer Jones and Jacob Freeman, it's easy to be able to sit back and just throw it and not think about having to run. And this year, he's done a good job of calling his own number. So 11 seconds left. Bremen calls another timeout.
Do they buy one?
I think
it's like Wheel of Fortune.
They're
buy
they're using one from the second half here.
Great.
So we'll take a quick 30 spot back to the station. You'll see in the Callaway Football and Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back. And after the Bremen timeout, and that's got to be their final one. The scoreboard is showing both teams have 3. Maybe they have unlimited timeouts.
They're not keeping up with that. Like maybe they found the right thing in their Mario Brothers game and they got total lives.
Got to think they might try to take a shot here, maybe get close to take. We'll see what they decide to do. Demetrius in the gun.
We took off too early. We lost 5.
It looks like Carlos Billingsley got going a little early right there, so that's going to unfortunately back the Cavaliers up. And you wonder if Callaway brings out an old play out of their playbook, the old hook and ladder. They scored on a play like this last year against Fitzgerald late in the half, and Tank Bigsby was able to take the pitch off the catch and score a touchdown. We'll see if got a similar formation here, Jack. We'll see if they dig into that trick book. 10 seconds left.
They had both Coach Giddens and Coach Burks in there in the huddle previous. So talking about the offense and the wide receivers.
All right. Demetrius scans the defense, drops back to pass. He's looking. He's going to unload it. He's got a man wide open downfield. Jalen Shepard. Oh, my goodness. It hit him. Did that ball get tipped, Jack?
Possibly. It was just on his inside shoulder, and I think he's looking outside.
That was a touchdown pass. Great. Demetrius has been on the money tonight with a lot of his passes. I would go back to it again, Jack. You got to think, why is Bremen playing so close to the line of scrimmage here? I would just have, especially with Callaway's situation in the kicking game, I would have like 5 guys at the.
I have cover 3 going.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, look how close they're playing to these receivers. They're allowing themselves an opportunity to get burnt. And in these safeties, yes, they're in a cover 2 shell, but if you have slot guys going downfield, those guys can't come help the outside.
But also, if we're running the right routes, we're going to take them away from that.
All right, last play of the half. Here's the snap. Demetrius drops back. He's looking. He unloads it downfield, and it's going to be caught by Carlos Billingsley. What a catch. But unfortunately,
no, it's not.
Unfortunately, that'll expire the half. Great catch there by Carlos Billingsley.
Yes, it was.
But at the half, the Cavaliers on top 12-10, and they get the ball to start the second half. We'll take it back to the station for a full timeout. We'll come back with the Callaway Football Halftime Show. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. TOWD here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway, or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Hi, football fans. I'm Kelly Watkins with Glenn Smith and Opelika. We love this time of the year with all the excitement in football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play a part in supporting high school sports. We salute the teams, coaches, bands, the cheerleaders, and of course the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet Buick GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
Welcome back, everybody. Live here at Callaway Stadium, where the #1 Cavaliers are in a dogfight, 12-10 lead over Bremen. And this is kind of what we thought we'd see here, Jack. A physical game, a close ball game between these two Region 5 AA foes.
I just wish that you were did a better job of counting yard markers. And you could tell the difference between a 49-yard field goal and a 47-yard field goal.
What was I thinking? Exactly. I mean, it's not like we don't have a whole lot going on up here. So, we're not like these college announcers who have spotters and stats guys behind us and all this.
Everything appears in front of them.
Entourage, yeah. So we got a lot of stuff we do here. But Jack, I tell you what, great half of football. But I really appreciate you once again filling in for Chris. Chris at home battling the coronavirus. But I tell you what. Knowing Chris, it's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down. He's going to get well soon. He'll be back here in the booth. But it's been a pleasure calling the game. It's a little different this time. Normally, I am the sidekick to you in the broadcast, and this time you are my sidekick here. So it's a little different experience.
Glad to do it. If you don't mind, I'll take down, kind of walk us through how we got to where we are right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
As we began the game, Bremen had the ball first. They started at the 32-yard line. Ended up having to punt the ball, and that was really the story of the first quarter of play. Callaway got the ball right after that. They ended up having to punt the ball, just a quick 3-and-out. Bremen had actually got one first down in theirs. And then Bremen got the ball again. They started at the 24 at the drive. They punt down inside to the 20. Callaway gets the ball, and they started at the 16, actually, and drive all the way down the field. An 84-yard touchdown completion to Jalen Shepard from Demetrius Coleman. And tell you what, they have been an incredible combination this entire contest. Then we get Bremen the ball back. They start at the 34 and really have a grinding drive about 3 yards at a time. They find something that starts to work with their quarterback, dual quarterbacks they're bringing in back and forth, kind of running really off the right side almost every time. They'll take it down in a 66-yard drive. they'll score, put the extra point on. We missed our extra point. 6-7 was our score. Callaway gets the ball back. They get it at the 19-yard line. They end up having to punt the ball. They punt the ball just to the 45. So that gives Bremen some pretty good field position. But here's the thing. They take that 45 yards and only drive down 10 and get to the other 45. Then they end up kicking a field goal, a 49-yard field goal. They go up 6-10.
Are you sure it was a 49-yard field goal?
That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
The World Wide Web seems to tell me that's what it was. Callaway gets the ball back. They begin a drive at the 35. They realize they've got less than 5 minutes in this contest. They really want to get the ball into the end zone. They fight their way through. Finally, it's again the Coleman to Shepard combination, touchdown pass. So with a minute 14 left to go, the Cavaliers take over the lead 12-10. Quickly, Bremen gets the ball back. They give it back to us, and then Callaway tries their best after the interception to get something to happen, but only get down to inside the 20, and that's how we ended the first half of play.
Yeah, exciting their first half. Back and forth affair between both teams. Again, the half went quickly. Both teams like to run the football. And it's like we were talking about, in this drive. See, Callaway kind of more traditional with their offense, kind of going right at Bremen. Bremen kind of emptying the playbook. A lot of, the swinging gate formation, as they call, where they've got 75 linemen over here and all their skill guys over here. And a lot of trickeration, as they say. My wife hates that word. She says, it's not a word. But you know what? It might not be a word, but that's what it was.
But on
a lot of trickeration.
On the Paul Feinbaum show, that would be a word.
Paul. But exciting first half of play here. The number one Cavs in a dogfight, 12-10, trying to, they will receive the ball to start the second half of play. So, we will go back to the station for a full timeout. When we come back, we'll have more of the Callaway Cavalier halftime show, and we'll try to provide you guys some scores here from Region 5AA, and we'll take a look at what's going on in Region 2 Quad A with Troop and LaGrange. You're listening to Callaway Football and Eagle Sports.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here, Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added two old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The three of us combined have over 100 plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
Anytime I can watch Thriller on the field being performed by a marching band, I'm excited. Welcome back, Jack Borman and Andrew Caraway. Andrew's trying to get all the scores that you need from around our area, region, 5AA and 2 Quad A. But I had a bad mistake a minute. I was about to call them the Bremen Town Musicians after the old story, but I guess they kind of are. As the Bremen Marching Band does a tremendous job. Just one quick song for us. They're in their costumes tonight, having fun with Halloween. I know a lot of schools do that, and I look across, I see some kind of scary Cavalier band members as well as they get ready to present their show.
Yeah, a lot of costumes. I think Bremen dressed up, and I think last night the Grangers too. They had a lot of.
That's a tradition actually with the Granger band.
It looked like it was a lot of fun.
Dr. Jarrett Farrell, he always creates a completely new show for them to do every year for the Halloween show, and all the kids dress up. I think I saw a couple of Amazon boxes. A lot of really interesting costumes.
Yeah, and there was a Batman that did not do a very good job of concealing his identity. I think we all saw through that costume. So, but it was a great attempt. But you're supposed to hide your identity if you're going to be Batman. So, but a lot of great costumes, a lot of fun last night. The Rangers beating. We'll just start with that. The Rangers on top, 47-14. Jordan or whatever, however you want to pronounce it. They scored TD on the last play of the game, kind of meaningless to make it 47-14. But the Rangers were humming last night.
Yeah, running clock the whole second half, and they were really on the come. Coach Napier's done a great job of bringing that team back. They've had a few fits and starts, and had some great athletes come through the past few years. Just finding that right combination has just been tough. But this year, one of the big differences, of course, is changing the region. Going to 5 Quad A, playing some of the Columbus schools that are just really. I look across at this great crowd that Bremen has brought. Of all of the Columbus schools, except maybe Carver, come together, they may have that many people over there.
I would agree. There's just not a lot of football tradition down there with guys outside of maybe a school like Shaw, who's won state championships, Carver, who's really good, and you have Central Phoenix City down there, who's a really good program. And then the rest of them, Hardway actually is actually having a very good season. They got some elite players. Michael Williams, a 4-star defensive tackle. J.Q. Hardaway, the 3-star, 6'2", 180-pound corner. We actually saw them here against Callaway, and I think they were kind of shocked at the 2A team hanging with them. They came in, high-flying offense, and then obviously the Troop Tigers playing them, coming up just a little short. But I tell you what, we'll talk
about
a little
3
bit about
more
Troop.
minutes in that game. Yeah, it would have been different.
I don't know what it is with onside kicks and Troop, but they should always onside kick at the rates that they're getting those footballs back.
Please don't tell Tanner Nicholas that. He will try every time.
So, but yeah, definitely. A good team this year with Hardaway, but Troop, Jack, you do the Troop games. You and Greg do a really good job with those guys, and not the start you wanted to, but at one point your first 3 opponents were 8-1 combined.
Yeah.
Between Callaway, Harris County, and Hardaway, correct? I believe was the first
really,
3.
The only game we really weren't in was that the Callaway game. Callaway played an excellent game. Actually, some miscues by the Tigers gave Callaway some great advantages.
Yes.
But the Harris County was a very tough ball game. Again, ball bounces our way just a couple of different times. We win that ball game. The Hardaway coming back an extra 3 minutes in that contest. I think that the Tigers could have come away with a win. But also, as we've talked on our broadcast, the Troop High School Tigers this year are starting with a freshman quarterback. You can say that. We're talking about some strong freshmen for the Callaway, and everybody's kind of playing some young guys. But think about this. You're starting in a Quad A region, state playoff, a state playoff team, and you're 14 years old.
Yes.
And the last time you were on the field was in middle school because you had no spring game.
Yep.
And you also had very limited summer. You really didn't have any out of conference or preseason games, the scrimmages to kind of get started. So your first live action is against Harris County.
Yeah.
So
on the road.
On the road, and you're 14.
Yep.
And Teo Todd has done a great job in that role. And he's grown. I think the offense has grown around him. They've discovered how to move the ball a little bit better with him, become a little more creative with things. So I think that just the Tigers are really in a good place right now. They kind of control their own destinies about where they want to go in the playoffs.
Yeah, they do. And I tell you what, with the way that Teo has played, I keep catching myself calling him Tua Todd because he just reminds me of Tua Tagovailoa for Alabama. Just compact kid. He wears number 13. He's throwing the ball all over the place. But I tell you what, you've seen his maturation from the Tiger perspective. You coming in trying to protect him. We're going to run the football. But Troop's got some excellent tailbacks.
They do in Ferguson and Taylor. But here's the thing: if you look down, the leading rushers for the state of Georgia in Quad A, you're going to find the name of Teo Todd.
Yeah.
And you actually more yards than Calais Gibbs of the Rangers.
Can you believe that? And Calais' been having a fantastic
season. Calais had a couple of ball games where he was injured.
Yes.
And I think he would definitely be at the top. In fact, he led the state in rushing yards at one point. But right now, Teo is about 4 spots above Calais. So two local running backs doing a great job.
And I tell you, so we have one region game tonight, and a shocker. A lot of people picking this Haralson County team. A lot of people like them. Temple 7, Haralson 3 at the half. So the Temple Tigers attempting their huge turnaround, playing really tough. They beat Heard County last week. Heard County had a 28-7 lead, and I don't know if Dan Quinn or someone snuck in there or something, or the Falcons, but Temple wins 34-28.
Don't watch Falcon highlights before a ball game.
Exactly.
Although I joked on our broadcast that the Falcons have really helped a lot of coaches this year. Because a lot of times in impossible situations, the coach say, but there's still a chance.
Yeah.
The Falcons improved. There's still a chance for the other team to win.
Exactly. Some other local scores here. It looks like Cass is trailing Hiram 31-0, and that's at the half. Chattooga in Dade County 7-7. That's also at the half. Cedartown 36, Ridgeland 0. That's also at the half. Darlington trails 17-7, excuse me, to Christian Heritage School in Single A. We'll see if we have any other local teams here. Blessed Trinity in Cartersville was unfortunately supposed to play tonight. They got canceled with some COVID. We'll hope they can make that game up. That was going to be a big-time game for them. I think they moved up, too, classification to 5A.
Cartersville, with the Trevor Lawrence came out of Cartersville, got to watch him against the Tigers. He pretty much through his career, special young man. Really remembering in his sophomore season as they made some state runs there. Just a tremendous athlete and a high character kid, too. Been very impressed with him and his being willing to speak out on issues and to just be a complete package. And, it's exciting also just from a local sports perspective to have seen a Trevor Lawrence who is, everybody's eyeing as the next big thing, coming out of college. But think about the next big thing at the freshman level. You got a Tank Bigsby that's getting national attention, former Cavalier there at Auburn University. Keandre getting playing time, Tate Johnson getting playing time. So, that's just remarkable that one high school has got 3 young men that have been on the field this year for a national power like Auburn.
Yes, and then you think back into Callaway's history, Quan Bray played there. You also have a Troop Tiger and Kobe Hudson that's over there as well, playing wide receiver for Auburn. A lot of local flair there, but I tell you what, Tank Bigsby, we knew he was special, but he has come on to the scene as one of the best young running backs in the Southeastern Conference.
Andy Boykin over at Arkansas, he's seen some playing time this season as well. Just really, really pleased with the way King Makuta in Alabama finding the field as well. They kind of have to wait. Some of those guys have had to wait their time, but Tank has been thrust into the national conscience and has really shown well as both a receiver and as a running back.
Yeah, done a really good job, and it's been great to see the local kids. We got Jacob Freeman and Courtney Williams that played at Callaway 2 years ago at Georgia State. A lot of former players all over the map that are playing on Saturdays, and we're really excited to see what their future holds. So, a wonderful performance here by the Marching Cavaliers. So we'll take it back to the station for a full timeout. We'll come back. We'll have more of the halftime show. You're listening to Callaway Football and Eagle Sports.
Costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Hi friends, TOW here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Stop number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
This moment of relief brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with all your home and auto insurance needs.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than health care, people care.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
And we're back. Both teams taking the field for their, I guess, pre-half warm-ups, getting the blood and the juices flowing back, getting ready. Callaway on top 12-10. They get the ball to start the second half. And I tell you what, Jack, if they can go back, they found a little momentum there at the end of the half. They can go down and put another touchdown on the board, maybe try to get an extra point. Obviously makes it a 2-score game. But, going for 2 might also be on the table as well when that comes. So we'll see what is in store for the Cavaliers if they get to that point. I want to give a couple of shout-outs here to some listeners. Lee Phelps tuning in. We appreciate him tuning in.
Tell Lee I say hey.
So Lee, Jack says hey. So appreciate you listening to us. And all of our loyal listeners there back in Hogansville and around Troup County. We really appreciate you guys tuning in every Friday night listening to the Cavaliers. And this is, we enjoy bringing their games to all of you, so we appreciate your support. So Bremen going into their end zone, getting some stretching in. The Cavaliers doing the same thing. Got about a minute before kickoff, so we'll try to sneak in one more break here before we go and start the second half of play. We'll take a 60-second timeout back to the station, listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Dennis Montgomery, and I recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County, God has blessed me with 30-plus years of pharmacy experience. I look forward to taking care of you and your family with all of your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Plus, remember we have great ice cream and shakes at the soda shop here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, at Callaway Stadium. Callaway on top, 12-10 over the Bremen Blue Devils. Last year, Callaway won 20-14 up in Bremen. The year before, Callaway won a 35-25 barn burner here. 37-25. That score, it was 30-25 going late into that fourth quarter, Jack, and Tank Bixby put an exclamation point on that game, able to pull away and get the 2-possession win. So, but Bremen comes in 4-2 record. They have a 38-0 win over Landmark Christian, a 59-22 win over Bowden. They lost 30-8 to Pepperell. Rabun County, they had that game pretty close, but they fell 48-34. They defeated Maynard Jackson 31-22 and defeated Arlington last week 21-20 on the road. And that is what has got us to this point here with Bremen. Cavaliers opened up with a 27-7 win over the Troup Tigers. They followed that up with a 17-6 defensive battle against Hardway. They went up to Douglas, a team they faced in the quarterfinals of the playoffs last year, won 35-0, and they had an epic road win against traditional and state power and 5-time state champion Thomas County Central, 16-14.
Andrew, another thing about this ball game today, we've got a number of players that are quarantined,
yes.
Not necessarily having COVID, but they have been quarantined due to being near other students, that sort of thing. Pretty common practice in the school system. Not as many actual cases, but we do have to follow those protocols that are there when things happen. And the Cavaliers really have acquitted themselves well tonight, leading here at the halftime 12-10. In the midst of all that, having a lot of guys having to step up, go both ways. Some guys that haven't been playing some positions having to step up and do some things there. We've talked about, we had a few miscues on the line of scrimmage. Some of that comes from just not knowing the cadence of the snap count, or maybe that when to release at a certain point. So that should hopefully, as the game goes by, get a little bit better, a little more confident with those. We're also seeing the passing game open up a little bit more. I'd like to see us maybe spread it out. We've seen the Coleman to Shepherd connection.
Yes.
Maybe there's somebody else back out of the backfield. Maybe there's a quick tight end dump that we're going to look at. Something that's going to shake things up and not look for the home run ball every time.
Yes, and I tell you, right before the half, Carlos Billingsley, the junior receiver, number 14,
right.
made a nice catch.
Yep.
He stepped
Great
up.
Point.
And then LaQuiz Gilbert also had a nice catch off a screen pass early in the ball game. And another player that's really asserted themselves for the Cavaliers, tight end Keyshawn Suggs, has had some big crucial catches. He had a huge 20-yard catch against Troop and another 25-yard catch against Thomas County Central. So like you said, Jack, got to have some other guys step up around Jalen Shepard because he's clearly been the go-to guy for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're going to start moving coverage around him. You can't let a guy hurt you that much. So we've seen him in just single-man coverage right now. But as the game progresses, we may see him double covered.
We've got the Bremen Blue Devils kicking off. They're going to be going from right to left from our vantage point. The deep men for the Cavs, Jalen Shepard, Cam Smith, and it looks like Osei Rivas are the deep men.
They're
interesting
way
formation.
over here.
You got to watch some kind of trickeration here with Bremen. Trots forward, might be an onside kick. They're going to pooch kick it over here, and I think Carlos.
Actually, that's kind of
scary.
scary.
I think Kevin jumped on it. We'll see what happens here. Bremen pulling out all the stops. They may have got this ball, Jack. We'll see what happens.
Really, it's kind of a pitching wedge over just inside the 40, and they've got a guy flying down the field going after it.
It looks like the Cavaliers jumped on it. So
we got really lucky. And
Yes.
his job is to go get that high kicked ball. And once it's gone 10 yards, it's a live ball.
And that was about as executed as well as you possibly could right there. And
He
shout
almost
out,
caught it in the air.
He did. Kevin Alfaro did a good job jumping on that ball. But I tell you what, Callaway, every play you've got to watch out because it looks like Bremen is just waiting for any opportunity they can get here to get some kind of cheap play. And I don't mean that with any disrespect, but they're just trying to get a free play here to take advantage of some good field position. So here come the Cavaliers. Twins to the near side. Demetrius in the gun. Here's the snap. We're going to give it to LaQuiz Gilbert. He's going to round it right in. He's looking for a hole. He's going to run into a host of white shirts. He's going to be short of a 40, probably around the 39-yard line.
We've seen him run that very similar play, not really trying to get to the outside, cutting back, following his blocking, hoping that the linebacker is going to over-pursue and give him that inside lane. He'll get about, as you mentioned, about 3 on that play, 2nd and 7.
Looks like we're going to have the same formation here for the Cavaliers. Gilbert still in the game at running back. He's had a heck of a game playing both ways, and I know he's exhausted. Demetrius scans the defense. Here's the snap. They're going to fake it to Quiz, and Demetrius runs up close to the first down. We'll see where they spot it. He might have been a yard short. We'll see where they spot it, Jack.
They're going to mark him right there at the 45-yard line. But a nice play, well-executed fake.
And they will say first down. Demetrius.
Oh, wow. Okay, they get the first down.
Might be closing in on 100 yards rushing here.
Yep.
100 yards rushing and 100 yards passing. It might be the first time in his career he's done both.
I just love having Philip Richardson up here running the music.
He does a fantastic job. He doesn't get enough credit for what he does for the
don't
Callaway
give it to him. I don't want him.
Well, his head is.
It's already hard to get through here. We don't want to give Philip Richardson any credit if we can help it.
The press box couldn't hold his head if it got any bigger. So got to be careful here. All right, here comes the Cavaliers. 1st and 10. Demetrius drops back, looking. He's going to unleash it downfield to Jalen Shepard, and he catches it. Oh my goodness!
Throw the flag.
How is that not pass interference?
The kid was all over him.
So that's all we ask tonight. Be consistent. Be consistent.
Number 1, Tanner Langley for Bremen was basically bear hugging.
Yeah, Jalen
Shepard as they were back there, and that should have been a call. He had his arm. He had to wrench his arm out to just try to make the catch.
So they were really quick for that whistle when Bremen threw up just a 50-50 prayer trying to get a call. And when actually pass interference occurs, no flag. Here's the snap. We're going to give it to LaQuiz Gilbert around left end. He's looking for a block. He runs over a man. He's to the 50, and he's going to be down around the 49-yard line. Physical run for 6 yards by LaQuiz Gilbert.
Really proud of 52 Jacob Miles.
Yep.
Watching him pull to that left side and leading blockers. Really good job of engaging guys, not letting anybody cross his face to come back behind and tackle his running back. A great effort by a lineman.
Yeah, Jacob Miles does a great job from his offensive line position. He's really mean, nasty blocker, and that's a compliment. Does a really good job being physical at the line of scrimmage.
The penny banks are out.
So 3rd down. Big play in this ball game. Demetrius drops back to pass. He's going to run forward, quarterback power. He runs over a man for a first down. What a physical run by Demetrius Coleman for the first down, and it's been all him tonight.
51 for Bremen. Kamiris Lay. I tell you what, he's probably giving up. Demetrius is probably giving up about 50 pounds to that young man, but he ran over him, stepped over him to get the first down.
And that's your quarterback making plays like that, and that's got to fire you up right there. So first down, ball inside Bremen territory, down, we'll call it the 44-yard line. Demetrius in the shotgun, spread set. Here's the snap. He drops back to pass. He's going to have a little pressure. We're going to throw another screen pass to LaQuiz Gilbert, and he's going to be up to the 40-yard line and be wrestled out of bounds around the 35, close to a first down, maybe a yard or two short, though, John.
Good job of running the ball after the catch, and a great opportunity for the screen pass. As I tell you what, Bremen did not read that. They had about 7 guys thinking, oh, my gosh, this is my chance to hit this quarterback. And then he releases the ball. And really kind of a little Brett Favre shovel pass, really, going ahead.
Anytime the offensive lineman lets you go willingly, you gotta know that screen's coming. You got to get back there. So second down, very short right here for the Cavaliers. Kier Jackson checks in at the running back position. Check with me at the line of scrimmage. Demetrius directing traffic. Scans the field. He's going to take the snap. He's going to give it to Kier. And he's got a wide open lane to the 30. He's to the 25, to the 20. Bust through a tackle down inside the 20-yard line to the 17, maybe 16-yard line. First down.
Blocking again, key to that play, but even more key is the way that he ran the ball. Both hands over it, covering it. I'm not going to waste this opportunity, and just leading with that right shoulder pad to pick up the extra yardage.
Kier doesn't normally play offense for the Cavaliers, and he's done a great job stepping in and making big plays when his number is called. It's like Carlos Billingsley with the big catch before the half steps in, or checks in. He's in the slot. Demetrius, check with me at the line of scrimmage. Kevin Alfaro in the game at receiver, as well as Taylor Smith. Keyshawn Suggs is in at tight end. We'll see if they try to go to him here. Here's the snap. Quarterback power all the way, and Bremen does a good job of staying at home, tackled for about, we'll call it no gain.
I say all the way, but I think we had a little bit of a problem in the backfield. He went to make the fake, but they had no running back to fake to, so that gave Bremen a little bit more of an opportunity to read that play.
Yeah. And you're going to run into that, especially when you have guys, all hands on deck. A lot of guys playing in different positions. It's like fullback Amarian Copeland's going to check back into the game. Jalen Shepard's going to come in. Looks like at running back. I thought we might see this here. 18 seconds on the play clock. Never mind, they're going to go empty. You might see a fake quarterback power here. Might try to go to the tight end. Jalen Shepard in motion. Here's a snap. We're going to give it to Jalen. He's looking for a block. He's up to the 20. He's down to the 15, to the 10, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown, Jalen Shepard!
Wow.
What a play by Jalen Shepard. That's the hat trick for the young man.
What was awesome about watching that, especially I was watching it through my binoculars, is the patience he had as he ran along behind his blockers. The coaches are deciding, make the block, make the block, make the block. He watches one guy knock a guy down, second guy on the third one, he says, that's my cut-up time, turns it up the field, and goes in for the score.
Great job right there, and it looks like the Cavaliers are going to let it go for 2. It's 18-10. It's still technically a one-possession game. Going to try to make it a 2, but just with the shakiness in the kicking position, going to try to go for 2 here. All right, man in motion, Jalen Shepard. Here's the snap. Demetrius is going to roll that side. He's got a lot of room. He's going to be able to walk into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and Callaway's got a 2-possession lead on Bremen.
Coleman just takes it, and they were so worried about Shepard, all their attention was on him, and Coleman able to, as you mentioned, just about walk into the end zone for the 2-point conversion.
Great job there. Great drive. Great way to open the third quarter here for the Cavaliers. We'll take it back to the station for a quick 30 spot. Listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle 102.3, WELR-FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Hi, football fans. Michael Lee from Glenn Smith Chevrolet Opelika. We love this time of year and all the excitement of football. We also love that Glenn Smith can play, part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, bands, cheerleaders, and, of course, the families and fans. We're proud to be a Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer of East Alabama and West Georgia. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC. Get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, here's the kickoff. Grayson Batchelor's going to just pooch kick it. Going to be fielded around the 37-yard line. Good job doing his job right there.
So Bremen was starting, as you mentioned, at the 37. Andrew, that last drive by the Cavaliers only took about 4 minutes, 20 seconds. A lot of good job of mixing the run and the pass, bringing in some guys that we haven't seen run the ball so far today. But then Coleman doing just a great job of getting that offense, getting guys in the right position. Jalen Shepard taking it as a running back, coming out from the slot position, taking the ball in the backfield, super patient, and then putting it into the end zone.
And you talk about an Iron Man right here. Jalen Shepard right back in on defense. Going to be a Champ Bailey type of game for him. Looks like Callaway's electing to go with a cover 0. No safety deep. Hold on. Is that not a...
That's a lot of men in motion.
That's a lot of men in motion right there, and they're getting nothing on the play.
Yeah, that was...
I don't know how that's not a false start.
That's just a mess. They took their... Looks like tackle, end, and wing, rolled them back to the middle of the field, rolled them back over, and all for naught because they lose 3 yards on the play.
So second down, 13 to go. Callaway not falling for the tricks this time.
The Rainwater in as the quarterback.
Checking with the line. Checking with the offensive coordinator, changing the play. Split wide receivers. Once again, Bremen in the shotgun. And in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to try to run the option. And he's going to bust through. Nice play right there. Gain for, we'll call it about 7. He'll set up a third down. We'll call it 4.
A lot of times on the option, you'll see guys hesitate thinking he's about to pitch.
Yeah.
And they don't want to give that opportunity up. But that's really what happened. That's why he got that extra yardage up the field. Typically, the best way to handle that is assignment football. 1 or 2 guys, their job, hit the quarterback. No matter what happens, if he even pitches it, hit the quarterback.
So third down, 4 to go. It probably might be 4 down territory here, 2 down territory, for Bremen. Rainwater directing his troops. Very offset line. You got to think they're going to run a power here.
Everybody back over this way.
They might run a counter. We'll see what they do here. Quarterback power the whole way, and he's going to pick up the first down by about a yard up to the 50. It'll be a first down Bremen. I tell you, they are pulling out everything they have.
He is, but leaving him so wide open on the other side is actually number 8, Sam Williams, who comes around.
Keyshawn Suggs is down.
Oh, my goodness.
You can't lose a player like this. He's one of your best defensive players.
Yeah, left leg is up in the air, maybe just a cramp.
He's in a lot of pain. Well, hopefully he's okay. We'll take it back to the station for a 60-second spot. You're listening to Callaway Football and Eagle Sports.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Hi friends, TOW here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come see us today at 1217 Lafayette Parkway or check us out online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. And God bless America.
Slot number 112180. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
And welcome back on the first play after the timeout. Bremen's going to run a quarterback power up the middle again. Pick up about 3, be a 2nd and 7, and it was good to see Keyshawn walking off onto his own power there, Jack.
Yeah, was it just a little shaken up?
5:30.
Possibly just a cramp there because they stretched him out on the field.
5:30 left in the third. Callaway top 20-10. So second down and 7 for Bremen. Split wide receivers. They have that offset line. Here they go with the massive shift. You got to think they're going to run a counter backside or something here. They're giving up a lot of room. That's going to be a false start. How is that not a false start?
The coaches are livid on the sideline.
They've been leaning forward all night long. You got to start calling that.
The whole back will move before the ball is snapped.
That was about as clear of a false start as I've ever seen. So third down, about 4 to go. Ball inside Callaway territory down at the 44-yard line. All right, here comes Bremen to the line.
That's double motion. It's two guys moving at the same time.
It looks like they're not going to call it play action pass. They're going to throw it downfield, and it's knocked away by Jalen Shepard. Great coverage right there.
Yeah. That was a great job. A lot of time on the part of the quarterback back in the backfield, but you can't have two guys in full motion at the same time.
No, I didn't think you could.
Of course, they're rolling the linemen around as if they are in motion, but that was two guys in motion. That wasn't an adjustment of the line. That was two guys in the backfield in motion at the same time.
All right, fourth down, 4 to go for Bremen. You got to watch here.
Look at
this. Watch.
Looks like we have a stunt call.
Don't jump. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. He's going to throw it. It's incomplete. Incomplete. Callaway holds on fourth down.
That's a big play. It's a huge play by that defense.
Great job by the Callaway defense. And over the change of possession, we'll take it back to the station for a quick third spot. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. Wellstar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
Welcome back, everybody, to Callaway Stadium. LaQuiz Gilbert takes the first down handoff, gains about 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7, ball at the 48-yard line.
That's not a bad little job of running on the field. We didn't get a lot of yards on that play, but good vision as he finds his hole.
All right.
Clock ticking down to 3:25. Cavaliers leading 20-0.
All right, comes Demetrius to the line. Here's the snap. We're going to give it on the power to Kier. He's looking for a hole. It's not there. Good job by Bremen staying at home. Maybe a pickup of a yard. He's going to bring up a third down and a long 6.
Yeah, he's just short of the 50 at the 49-yard line. So Cavaliers continue to move the ball down the field. Be nice to get over. One, keep the ball out of their hands. You know, a lot of times I liken the game to a prize fight, kind of going back and forward. Really, this is a great opportunity for the Cavaliers to have stopped Bremen after they scored. So it'd be nice to give them another shot at getting towards the end zone and just keep Bremen off the field.
Especially being shorthanded, give your defense a break.
Yep.
So Demetrius has been good here on third down. Here's the snap. Play action fake. Demetrius looking. We're going to throw it downfield, and it's just incomplete. And that's got to be a pass interference. He hooked him. Number 4 for Bremen, Trey Watt, all over Andrew Locke. No flag on the play. My goodness. They are letting a lot of things go for those white jerseys tonight.
I didn't know you could bring in your own officials.
Goodness.
It's about 54 on the field, so it's a little cool tonight. But that doesn't mean that you don't need to reach in your hanky and warm your hand up to throw it every once in a while.
All right, Shepard back to punt. Here's the snap. He's going to kick it.
Wow.
Nice kick. And it's going to be hit the player. Callaway might jump on it. I think Callaway's got the ball. Callaway's got the ball. Cavaliers have it. The Cavaliers have the ball.
Eli Freeman comes up with it. Number 50.
And the first mistake of the night by either team in the turnover game goes to the Cavaliers. And that's what you need. You have a chance right here to blow this one open right here, Jack.
I tell you what, a 3-score game with the caliber of defense that Callaway's played tonight would be very, very, very difficult for them to surmount.
So Callaway overcomes the no call and recovers it. I like to say, it's like me and Chris like to say, ball don't lie, Jack. You know, when you don't get something go your way, Normally the ball don't lie, and it didn't lie right there. So the Cavaliers gets a first down inside Bremen territory down to the 19. And Callaway's going to back up. Looks like we had a false start. Getting a little juice there.
Yeah, but we need to squeeze that juice out of us.
Yeah, let's save it for the play. So that's going to be 1st and 15. Ball back to the 20-yard line.
Clock's ticked down to 2:14. Callaway leading 20-10.
Probably might see if they run the ball here. Let's see what they elect to do. Demetrius in the gun. Here's the snap, play action fake. We're going to run the quarterback. Demetrius looking for a hole. He's getting strung out. He's down to the 20 to the 15, and he's going to be driven out of bounds around the 18-yard line.
You kind of dragged him down late out of bounds. Kind of a continuation. So I guess we shouldn't demand too much, but still.
Yeah.
But he advances the ball at least a little bit.
It's a 2nd down, 9 to go. Ball back to the original line of scrimmage or a little further. It's a ball down at the 14. 2:05 left in the third quarter. Callaway on top 20-10. I tell you, Carlos Billingsley might be open on a fade route here. Here's the snap. They're going to run a toss sweep to LaQuiz Gilbert. He's looking for a block, and he doesn't get it. Bremen does a good job of staying at home, but LaQuiz able to pick up around 2 or 3.
I almost thought that was going to be a little bit of a trick play. He tossed it awful quick. I thought maybe it was going to be a halfback pass.
Looking to throw it.
Yep.
And I tell you, these corners for Bremen are playing a lot of press man, a lot of bump and run here. Might be an opportunity here for a fade route. See if Jalen Shepardson. No, they're going to keep him in the game. With the kind of game he's had, might be going to him here. See what they elect to do. Yep, Jalen Shepard's going to be in the slot. Kevin Alfaro next to him. It's like Osiris Rivas in the game at receiver as well. 1:22 left in the third quarter. 3rd down, 8 to go. Here's the snap. Demetrius drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to run forward. Bremen stays at home, does a good job. He maybe picked up a yard on the play, sets up a 4th down, and decision time for the Cavaliers. I think you have to go for this, Jack.
I agree. We have not had success with extra points, so it's kind of tough to go for a field goal here.
Yes, and that's a lot to ask your freshman kicker to do here in this situation. So 4th down. See what Bremen elects to do.
Surprised they haven't called a timeout. They like to do this.
Wow, they actually gave us a loss of 2 on the play. His forward progress was down near the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Here's the snap. Drop back to pass. We're going to throw it up to Carlos Billingsley, and he's got it. Touchdown! Carlos Billingsley! What a play by the junior receiver. And that looks like the Demetrius Coleman from 2019.
That was gorgeous play.
What a pass and catch.
It's thrown where only he could catch it. The defender back there had his back turned. He jumps over his head, brings it in, and Billingsley just amazing with a little 14-yard touchdown pass on 4th down.
Wow, what a play by your senior quarterback. And we mentioned Carlos Billingsley might be a guy that step up here in the second half. And wow, what a catch. One of the catches of the year for the Cavs. So Callaway likes to go for 2 here. All right, here's the snap. Demetrius going to look, quick slant. It's going to be
a
little low, in and out, going back to Carlos Billingsley. But nonetheless, Callaway's got a 26-10 lead. But that's only a 2-possession lead if you get two-point conversions. So 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Callaway on top. We'll take it back to the station for a quick 30 spot. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, and recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County and 32 years of pharmacy experience, I look forward to reacquainting myself with old Coolidge Rose customers and to taking care of you and your family with all your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Remember, we still do custom compounding of prescriptions here at the Moody Bridge location, and I have the keys in my pocket.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Here at Callaway Stadium, where Callaway's opened up a 26-10 lead, outscoring Bremen 20-0 since trailing 10-6 early in the first quarter. So Callaway back to kick. Batchelor been doing a pretty good job tonight with his directional kicking.
Yep.
Lines his troops up, trots forward. He's going to kick another directional kick. This time it's going to be fair caught around the 31-yard line. That's where Bremen will set up shop, 1st and 10.
It's funny, you don't see a lot of fair catches on kickoffs. We've seen a lot of them tonight.
Yeah, and that's what Callaway's been doing all season, trying to pin their opponents rather than allowing them to return. Here comes Bremen, 1st and 10. Spread set for the Blue Devils. Another check with me. The line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. He drops back. It's going to be a quick screen, and it's incomplete. Ball's dropped.
Yeah, it's the Callaway is the quarterback this time, number 16, and just kind of sidearmed it in there and just overthrew his intended receiver. We had good coverage on the play, though. I don't know that he was going to get a lot out of that.
So same formation here for Bremen. Spread set, twins to the far side.
Well, Bremen knows they're about to see the end of the third quarter, and they got to make something happen.
Callaway. Man in motion here for the Blue Devils. Here's the snap. Little combo route, and it almost was intercepted by Carlos Billingsley over there. And kind of in no man's land. 23 seconds, 3rd and 10 left.
Yeah, Billingsley's kind of hitting his helmet going, what a great opportunity.
Yeah, he's trying to not make sure that Shepard doesn't outdo him tonight.
Well, also, the receiver on the far side had slipped down and leaving a great opportunity there.
So here comes a big 3rd and 10 right here for Bremen. Big 3rd down in this ball game. Check with me at the line of scrimmage. 21 seconds left on the play clock. 16 in the game. Cameron Holloway at quarterback. They're going to run this play clock way down. Everyone gets the play. Man in motion. Here's the shotgun snap. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking. It's caught.
Oh!
And he's dropped. What a stick right there by Jalen Shepard.
Wow.
He stopped 3 yards short of the sticks, and that should end the third quarter.
I'll count that down.
So it'll be 4th and 3.
He made the catch, but paid for it.
We want to give a shout out too to Coach Donnie Branch is listening to us. I got to give him some credit. So Coach Branch, I give you all the credit for the officiating here. So about what we talked about the other day. So appreciate you listening to the show. So at the end of the third quarter, 4 fingers in the air, Callaway on top, 26-10 as we enter the final frame. We'll take it back to the station for a quick 30 spot. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit oneffc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
And welcome back, everybody. We start the fourth quarter of play. Big 4th down and 3 to go here for Bremen. This might be the ball game right here, Jack. Here's the 4th down snap. He's looking. He's going to charge forward. He's got the 4th down and more. He's loose to the 50. He's to the 40. I think we're going to catch him, Jack. He's down to the 30, and that was just a busted play right there. But nonetheless, he takes advantage of it. Picks up that first down.
It seems to happen no matter who's playing. A busted play turns out for much better yards than the play that was designed to be.
And you can't let off the gas here defensively. 11:50 left in the game, but it's still a 2-possession game.
11:51 here in the fourth quarter.
1st and 10.
And they're quickly back up to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here's the shotgun set for Bremen. Here's the snap. It's that quarterback power they've liked to run. We do a good job of staying at home. And he picks up minimal yardage on the play, maybe a gain of 2. So 2nd down, 8 to go.
They may give him a little bit extra, about 3 maybe on the play, so not a whole lot difference. But they're quickly, as you mentioned, back up the line of scrimmage and expect a steady diet of that quarterback power.
Yep, another quarterback power here. This time we stay at home. He does a good job. He just finds that cutback, but I tell you, I think they're going to get Bremen for a false start here. We got a flag down.
I think you're right, but he In fact, they don't need to move the sticks. He needs to bring that. Let's see, I'm looking over to see what the official call is going to be. They moved the yard marker for the third down.
Let's see what the call is here.
They're going to back them up. What? Yeah, the indication was against Callaway.
Are you kidding me?
Illegal substitution. Callaway is what they just
interesting
showed.
Okay. I tell you, you can't accuse the Cavaliers of any home cooking tonight.
No, not at all. Wow.
We got a stoppage.
I got lots of new words I'm going to try to use on Greg. Stoppage, trickeration. What was the other fine ball word you had for me a little bit ago?
And then we have the meerkat,
yep.
which is something I'm actually going to use going forward.
Bill Bailey, my LaGrange College radio partner, it's where I got that one from.
So second down, 4 to go, ball at the 19. Leaning forward again, another low snap there for Bremen. He's just going to charge forward, plow forward for a first down, it looks like. I tell you.
Cavaliers number 11, Jarvis Parks on that one. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the snap. Quarterback power all the way. This time we read it beautifully. Tackle him for a loss of about 1, maybe 2 on the play. Tell you, it's been physical down there. 11 minutes left in this ball game. Callaway's got to keep him out of the end zone here.
So impressed by Sam Williams on that play, coming from the outside in and helping to make that tackle.
Yeah, Sam, just a sophomore. Big future ahead for him. Second down, 12 to go for Bremen. They hurry to the line. This time Holloway in at quarterback. Another check with me at the line of scrimmage. Checks his wristband. Man in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to give it straight ahead of their tailback. He runs into a wall of red shirts. We drive him back, led by LaQuiz Gilbert.
Gilbert along with 35, getting off the bottom of that pile. And Schumann. Coach Donay, whose job I took tonight, is
filling in.
Also out there listening. I should appreciate him. Give us a shout out.
Yes, thank you to everybody listening. Coach Donay, I know he had a big tennis tournament today. He'll be proud of the way the receivers are playing, catching the football tonight. Demetrius is on fire, so we got a timeout on the field. So take a quick 30 spot back to the station. Listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just 4 walls and 4 wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody. And after the timeout, Bremen facing a 3rd and 12 ball at the Callaway 21. And Jack, they've got to hold here because, like we said, it's a touchdown 2-point conversion. Another touchdown 2-point conversion. Game's tied.
Well, another great thing though is a lot of times continue to run off the clock. We're at 9:57, and another long churning drive by the Cavaliers would be great as well.
Spread formation here for Bremen. Holloway in at quarterback. He checks with his coach. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it up into the end zone. Osei Rivas is there, and he almost intercepts it. Great coverage by the senior corner.
Got that hand just in time.
Yep.
Knocked it away.
Glad we didn't see the red hanky there. I mean, the yellow hanky.
Surprised they went for that the touchdown move there. They didn't try to get it a little bit closer inside. 4th down and about 12. They've got to get inside the 5 to about the 4 for a first down.
Interesting. They're going with the field goal here. It's a 2-possession game. This keeps it as a 2-possession game.
Yep.
So this really doesn't change anything here. I probably would have elected to go for it. Here's the kick. It's up, and I think it's wide right. It's wide right. Callaway holds. So with 9:51 left in the game, Callaway takes over at their own 21-yard line. Great job by the Callaway defense holding.
That's it's basically a goal line stand. You're inside the 20-yard line. It's in the red zone. The Cavaliers are able to bring them to a 4th down. They kick the ball. It goes wide to the right, and that's a major victory for that defense. And again, we're still 9:51 away from a win here. But 26-10, you got to feel good about the Cavaliers' chances, and also to think we've done this with a limited number of guys on the field, missing some key players, but some guys have stepped up big tonight.
Yes, especially Jalen Shepard and Carlos Billingsley for the Cavaliers have done a great job. Looks like we have Marion Copeland's going to check into the game here.
I'll go here. I'll be the H-back on this side.
Here's the snap. We're going to give it to LaQuiz Gilbert around right end. Looks for a hole. He makes the man miss, and he dives forward to the 25-yard line. And the good thing is that keeps the clock running.
Very acrobatic play by LaQuiz as he takes the turn inside. It just kind of dances over a guy that dives at his feet, picks up another 3.
So gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Was that Kier Jackson on the carry?
Actually, I did check the number. I was trusting you.
Thought I'd heard our PA announcer tell us it was Big
Al Bell. I tell you what, you want to talk about a consummate professional. And think about this, 43 years as an elementary PE teacher.
Wow.
Wow, up in the Atlanta area. And a legend calling ball games.
All right, here's the snap. We're going to have it straight ahead to the tailback. It's going to pick up maybe a yard, probably back to the line of scrimmage here.
Al, that was mentioned, he also does LaGrange College Panthers games. Used to work as an announcer at the Falcons, with the Falcons up at the old when they were up at the original dome.
Great job by Mr. Al. He's a fixture here at Callaway games. I don't think he does any other school.
He was doing a little bit of LaGrange High, but this year I think he's doing just Ridgeland and not Ridgeland, excuse me, Reinhardt.
And on the snap there, Demetrius fakes the toss. Might be about a yard short here, and I tell you, if you got 4th down, you might want to. I don't know. It's so close here. Do you go for this, Jack, or do you just play it safe and punt? I think they're going to play it safe and punt.
I would punt the ball. Let's play field position. Defense has been excellent for us tonight. It's still 8 minutes left to go in this contest. Let's not give them an easy shot to the end zone. We've seen they'll take a shot too.
Yes. So back to punt for the Cavaliers, Jalen Shepard after the 3 and out. 7:55 left in the ball game. Callaway on top 26-10. Callaway on a 20-0 run since trailing 10-6. All right, Jalen Shepard back to punts. Had a pretty good night kicking. Here's the snap. Steps forward, kicks. Another great kick.
They came after it too.
It's off the fingertips, and I think the Cavaliers might have a chance at it.
Enough of us down there.
Let's see. Oh, and Bremen gets
one
it.
Guy.
Oh, my goodness, but the ball does bounce back to the 19-yard line.
There's one guy from Bremen down there, and he's the one that comes up with it.
I tell you.
4 Cavaliers, one guy from Bremen, and he gets it. Oh, but still, what an awesome break as the ball is down there inside the 20 at the 19, as Andrew mentioned. 7:29 left to go in this contest, 26-10 in favor of the Cavaliers.
So here comes Bremen. Got to have a sense of urgency here. You missed your kick. You don't have a lot of time to run your offense. And Bremen's a team that they want to be patient. They're not really a big play offense. So let's see what they elect to do here. Callaway comfortable sitting in a cover 1 look here. Here's the shotgun snap. He's going to fake the pass. He's going to run forward, and Callaway's there waiting for him.
Yeah, he did not want to do that. That was actually too low for him to pull up and throw the ball. So he has to run the ball up the field. And he's going to get about 5 yards out of it, but still not what he was looking for.
And I don't know if you've noticed this too tonight, Jack, and the ball was up to the 25-yard line, so a gain of 6. The snaps tonight for Bremen have been very low.
Inconsistent at best.
So that's hard. Oh, no, Jalen Shepard might be cramping a little bit. He's down on the ground. I think he might just be exhausted there.
Yeah, I think you're right. It would be nice to be able to get a stop here and not really have to go back to him.
Nice pick 6 to end the night would be great here for the Cavs. 6:43 left in the ball game. Here's the snap. Another low snap. He's looking to throw it. There's just nowhere to go. He just runs forward. He's been close to the first down marker. I think he might have got it.
Yeah, I think he kind of got thrown up into it over the 30.
So the clock. Yeah, but they'll give him the first down. The clock will keep ticking.
Good job by coach to get fresh legs in there. A lot of guys being rotated on and off the field.
Lil Dew checks into the game. Carlos Billingsley in. Kiera Jackson at linebacker. I want to get some communication there. We got a receiver uncovered. There we go. Man in motion.
Back to the other side.
Here's the snap. Another quarterback power, and this time we're there waiting on him. Eat him alive.
Oh, wow.
And that's Keyshawn Suggs. No, excuse me. That is Sam Williams. What a hit by Sam Williams.
Sam has played a great game tonight. This has been a big one for him.
Sam I am coming from his defensive end position. Great
Just a
job.
sophomore, too, as you mentioned.
Yep, sophomore, 6'4", about 240 pounds. Elijah Gunn at defensive tackle number 40. He's another young sophomore, talented Cavalier. So second down, 12, man in motion. Here's the snap. He's going to roll to his left. He's looking. He wants to throw it downfield, and he just throws it behind him. So that'll stop the clock with 5:40 left in this game. It just looks like Bremen's just not comfortable throwing the football without some kind of motion or kind of a predetermined location of where they're going to throw that football.
Throw the fade. We're going to throw it to a spot, not necessarily see a target and throw it to that man.
So third down, 12 to go here for Bremen. This might be the ball game for them here if they can't get this. Then again, they're probably going to have to go for it here on fourth down.
It's four down territory for them. The field is four down territory for them.
So man in motion, another low snap. He drops back to pass. He's got pressure. He's got a lot of room. He's probably going to pick up the first down. I have never seen a quarterback get as many lucky breaks as this number 12 right here. He does a good job of keeping his feet moving, and the play breaks down. He picks up the first down.
I'm not sure who it was that fully extended trying to catch him. Grabbed like the aglet of his shoelace.
It looked like it was Sam Williams from his defensive end position trying to corral the quarterback. But I tell you, number 12, Will Rainwater, the senior, he's done a really good job tonight of extending plays with his legs, and he's living right. He's getting a lot of breaks there. Here's a snap. You got to think this might be a double pass. Looks like he initially wanted the double pass. And Carlos Billingsley tackles him for no gain on the play.
Take it down at the 45-yard line. Good job. Only a gain of maybe not even a full one.
5:19 left in the ball game. Ball resting at the 45-yard line of Bremen.
Clock continues to run.
So the clock is Callaway's friend. I think they're content keeping everything in front of them here.
Yep.
The shotgun set, man in motion. Here's the snap. They're going to fake the bubble.
He doesn't know what to do.
Nowhere to go. He's going to throw it up. He's got a guy, and of course he completes it to number 5. And I tell you, I've just never seen a team get more breaks here. It's just a play breaking down. There's just Callaway's trying to sack him in the backfield, and the guy just breaks loose.
He stepped up, stepped back, stepped up, stepped back, and then throws it out. And our linebackers had come forward thinking he was going to run the ball, leaving just that little seam in the back underneath the safeties to make the pass and catch.
So 4:53 left in the ball game. Bremen down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line of the Cavaliers. Another man in motion. Low snap. He's going to throw it, and it's caught, and he's immediately tackled.
Yeah.
Back around. They're going to give him forward progress down to the, looks like the 41-yard line.
I mean, he may get 4 yards out of that. Interesting they keep going with this intermediate. They've got to make up 2 scores, actually almost 3.
Yeah, and you can't keep relying on plays breaking down over and over and over again.
That's not really the best game plan. It almost looks like they're starting to give up. They're going really slow right now. 4:22, just not the same urgency they had earlier.
Here's the snap. He's going to roll to his left. He's got pressure, and this time he's going to be sacked. Houdini's dropped down at the 45-yard line. Callaway's had enough of him getting out.
No. Had a nice stunt from the outside. Coach Hubbard calls up a big one that time.
Looks like Caleb Woody's going to enter the game. And number 20 for the Cavaliers, Trey Stevens, will enter the game, replacing Reed. And Big Cheeto Patterson going 2 ways, and he looks gassed. Big Cheeto having a huge game for the Cavaliers, playing offensive and defensive lines. You couldn't ask for a tougher night there. Big Jacob Miles giving a pat on the back to his brother. 3:40 left in the game. Third down, 15 to go. Got to stay at home here. Stay in your rush lanes. Play action fake. He's going to throw it up. He's got a man open. It's caught, and he's short of the first down.
Yep.
Good job by Carlos Billingsley.
He's going to get over the 30. He get to the 35.
So 4th down, 5 to go. Quarterback run very much in play right here. 3:17 left in the ball game. It's good to see Keyshawn Suggs back in the game, too, for the Cavaliers.
After being injured earlier.
Yeah, looks like you were right. It might have been just a cramp. So the clock's going to tick inside 3 minutes. Bremen just not in any rush here to snap the ball. Looks like Callaway is going to take a timeout.
They did.
And we'll take a timeout with them. Quick 30 spot back to the station. Listening to Callaway football on Eagle Sports.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Got a big 4th down right here for Bremen. This might be the ball game.
Well, it's almost feeling like the ball game is gone right now for them anyway. Just at the pace they're playing, this sort of field position, and knowing that you've got to overcome, a 16-point deficit here.
Because you guys still got to get 2 2-point conversions.
Yeah.
All right, man in motion. He's going to roll to his left, looking. He's going to pick up the first down, I think, with his legs. Yep.
Almost.
Yep, I think he's got the first down.
Yeah, they're stepping over the little extracurricular activity on the far side. No flags.
Yep. Oh, I think they got him short. I think they said he went out of bounds a yard short. We'll see what the official says.
He was pulling up as he got to the yard marker instead of accelerating. So the chains are right there. They just got to decide, did he cross them or did he not?
Let's see what the officials sort this out here. Man, I mean,
first down.
They're giving him interesting. Okay.
So they spotted the ball. Then I think the chains got dropped as he got over there.
That's probably
it. They spotted the ball, and then they pulled the chains tight, and that's what they decided.
So good run there. Quarterback's been lethal tonight, running on
both,
short yardage
both
situations.
Quarterbacks have,
yes.
Rainwater and Holloway.
And then and our own Demetrius Coleman as well. So the quarterbacks have been big. So 2:50 left in the ball game. Ball at the Callaway 30-yard line. Callaway just bend but don't break right here. Keep everything in front of you. Here's a shotgun set. Here's the snap. Another low snap. Play action fake. He drops back to throw. And he gets out of bounds.
Yep. That's a well-executed play.
And I tell you, I don't really see any reason for biting on the play action fake. If they want to run the football, let them run it for 5 yards.
And keep the ball in the middle of the field and run the clock.
Yes. So pickup of 9 on the play. Gets out of bounds. Good play call. Good design there by the Blue Devils.
2nd and 1.
Here's another low snap. Another play action fake. He's going to throw it up, and it's incomplete. Almost intercepted.
I don't really know what that pass was.
I wonder if that could be.
It's like a check throw.
Intentional ground. Was that maybe considered a fumble? Because it looked like he didn't want to throw, and the ball just came out of his hands there.
It looks like a clay I threw for my son to shoot the other day. Just kind of
Did he hit it?
Yeah, he's awesome.
That-a-boy.
Yeah.
That-a-boy. So 3rd down, 2 to go. Here's another snap. Quarterback power. He's going to pick up the first down. Inside the 20, down to around the 16-yard line. 2:36 left. Clock's in Callaway's favor here. So Callaway going to do some substitution right there. Good job by Elijah Gunn getting off the field. Tight splits here for Bremen. Another quarterback power. He's looking to run. He runs into a wall of defenders led by LaQuiz Gilbert. And he's dropped back around the 16-yard line.
I think he's probably looking over when they meerkat up, going, Coach, can I hand the ball off? Please, let me not do that again.
Well, with that play tonight, I'm shocked they haven't faked that action and done a kind of like a jump pass concept, because Callaway seems to have adjusted to that quarterback power.
Well, also just release the tight end. And little jump pass to him, it's wide open.
All right, 2 minutes left in the ball game. 2nd and 8. Here's the snap, play action fake. He rolls to his right. He's looking. He's going to be hit and sacked in the backfield right there. Great job by Caleb Woody on the sack. He's dropped back to the 22-yard line. 1:40 left.
Woody would not be denied. The quarterback who's been so elusive this entire contest spun around, trying to make him let go. Woody said, no.
So 1:30, 90 seconds left in this ball game, Jack. Bremen just not showing any hustle to the line.
I mean, I don't even see a Falcon-like collapse that they could come back in this one right now.
They're going to fake the bubble. They're going to throw the inside slant. He breaks loose. He's close to scoring. My goodness, the Callaway third down defense. So that's going to be a 1st and goal.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Man, 1st and goal here. I don't know how many timeouts are left here for Bremen. So the clock's going to reset. 1:08 left in the game. They're going to run that power. Here's the snap. He's going to meet LaQuiz Gilbert again, drives him back. And I don't think they have any timeouts. Oh, they do. Here's another timeout. 59 seconds. Kind of an interesting time to finally use those timeouts.
Yep.
So we'll use this timeout. We'll take a quick 30 spot back to the station. Listening to Callaway Football and Eagle Sports.
Hello, I'm Tommy Whitworth from the Medicine Cabinet. It's great to be back to playing high school football. And since we had football last year, we have added 2 old pharmacy friends, Steve Butts and Dennis Montgomery, to our wonderful staff. The 3 of us combined have over 100-plus years of experience. We look forward to taking care of you and your family here at the Medicine Cabinets, 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. And as my old friend from Wedowee, Harold Harmon, said, we have the keys in our pocket.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, here we come. 59 seconds left. 2nd down and goal, ball at the 6-yard line. And here we come with this funky stuff again, the swinging gate. So you got to anticipate the quarterback's going to snap it here and try to throw something over the middle of the field.
Double motion again.
All right, here's the snap. They're going to try to run that quarterback power again with no offensive lineman, and he's going to be short of the goal. Around the 2-yard line, the clock's going to continue to run down to 50 seconds. Now we see some sense of urgency.
And, of course, all they're thinking is, let's try to score, and then there's their timeout. They want to try to score and then try to get an onside kick. That's their only hope.
Yeah,
if Callaway can get possession after a kick of whatever kind it's going to be, then the ball game, of course, is over. We've seen them with that little high kick, that kind of placement kick, trying to put it just where we're not. And also release a guy, just a jet down the field to try to catch it in the air. So look for them to do something like that again, because it's not about field position. It's just getting another opportunity.
Well, just trying to pick it up, run with it, and score.
Yeah.
Just trying to get something cheap right there. And once again, I say that with not in a disrespectful way, but just trying to get something quick and easy. All right, got to think quarterback power right here. Here's a snap. Quarterback's going to fight forward, and I think he's going to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchdown Bremen, so they still have to go for 2. 41 seconds left.
Here's the play of the game right now, the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
If he does the 2-point conversion, it's over.
It's over, yeah. So huge play right here. They've got no choice but to go for 2. If you're Callaway, got to make sure you account for everybody here, including that quarterback. Rainwater's been good tonight running. All right, here's the 2-point play. Here's the snap. He's running. We get him, and he throws it incomplete. Callaway's going to hold on and win this football game. Yeah. Incomplete. Good job. Good pressure by Caleb Woody, forcing the incomplete pass. So with 41 seconds, Callaway on top 26-16.
Woody with 2 huge plays late in this contest. Actually both involving bringing the quarterback down in the backfield. So he's really had a good radar sense for him and been able to bring him down.
So if I'm Callaway, I'm watching all the trickeration here. I'm watching all of the funky stuff that could be happening.
There shouldn't be a number. All the numbers should be under 30 and over 80 on the field.
Exactly. Get your hands, guys, out here. Get your guys that.
I don't want any 50s, 60s, or 70s out there.
No offense to our wonderful offensive linemen, but this is definitely.
Big boys, y'all need to go sit down.
So here come the Cavaliers.
Everybody's on the far hash.
So got to be careful here. There's nothing traditional about what Bremen's done tonight, so I anticipate a very interesting onside attempt here. So here comes Bremen to the line. He's going to kick it, onside kick, and Callaway's going to fall on it.
Almost like a fair catch.
And Callaway is going to come out of here with a huge victory over the Bremen Blue Devils, and everybody counting the Cavaliers out, and how about them Cavs?
This should just be a one-play drive here. Snap it, take a knee, and walk away. My goodness gracious. Proud of these young men. Proud of these coaches. They did a great job making some adjustments at halftime. And
you're down some of your best players in this game. What a gut check.
So they'll come out on the field for one more shot.
Here comes the best formation in football, the victory formation. Demetrius under center. He's going to take the snap, take the intentional loss. And that should do it.
Coaches have left the booth. I think we have time to let it count down. But a really gritty gut check game for the Cavaliers here today.
Yeah, excellent performance here by the Cavaliers. Callaway moves to 5-0 on the season, and more importantly, 1-0 in Region 5 AA. So we will take it back to the station for a full timeout. When we come back, we'll wrap this thing up, and we'll get ready to go and play Haralson County in 2 weeks. You're listening to Callaway Football on Eagle Sports.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
The world has changed, but your desire to live your healthiest life has not. From temperature checks to extra deep cleaning, your health and safety when you visit our offices, health parks, and hospitals remains our top priority. Our primary care and specialty medical experts are ready to see you through any health concern you may have. We are here for Georgia, and we are here for you. WellStar, more than healthcare, people care.
Hello, I'm Dennis Montgomery, and I recently joined the wonderful staff here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road. As a lifelong resident of Troup County, God has blessed me with 30-plus years of pharmacy experience. I look forward to taking care of you and your family with all of your pharmacy needs here at the Medicine Cabinet with 3 locations in LaGrange, Lee's Crossing, Vernon Road, and Moody Bridge. Plus, remember we have great ice cream and shakes at the soda shop here at the Medicine Cabinet on Vernon Road.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavaliers high school football.
All right, welcome back here to Callaway Stadium, where the Cavaliers have defeated Bremen 26-16. Another hard-fought game. Bremen kind of scoring late there. Callaway took control of this game. Late in the second quarter, Jack, they went up and scored a touchdown to make it 12-10, and then they were able to come out second half, first drive of the third quarter, take it down the field, and get up 20-10 on Bremen, and it was kind of at that point where the Cavaliers really took over this ball game.
You're exactly right. I think that was a statement drive for them to bring the ball down the field. Jalen Shepard just having a tremendous ball game tonight. Able to run a touchdown, two pass completion touchdowns tonight. Just really proud of him. And I tell you what, I want to make sure that we take a moment to really point out the play of the line at the line of scrimmage by the lineman tonight. Demetrius had plenty of time to find Jalen in those deep routes, able to find the intermediate routes as well, and also just to open him up to be able to get our guys who are not our regular runners able to run the ball up the field. So kudos to that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, great job by the offensive line, down a few guys, and able to, in LaQuiz Gilbert, Demetrius Coleman, Kier Jackson running the football with Charlie Dixon out. And shout out to Grayson Batchelor, getting his first start kicking. Obviously, the extra points didn't go the way he wanted to, but he did a good job kicking off, doing what he was asked to do. And this was just a great team win, great team victory. And the Cavs moved to 5-0 and 1-0 in Region 5 2-way. So, the Cavs will be off next week again, and we have to wait a little bit. And then we will have a Tuesday night football up at Haralson County to face the Rebels. And then we will have a Saturday game against Temple. So, for Jack Mormon, I'm Andrew Caraway, and this has been another edition of Callaway Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports. Go Cavs.
Hi, friends. TOWD here for Kia LaGrange. This month's featured vehicle is the exciting 2020 Kia Sportage LX, and you can own it today for only $21,999. It's October, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And once again, Kia LaGrange will be supporting Hope for a Day by making a donation for every car we sell this month. Come